up, everybody? It's GeekTechMedia coming to you live from twitch.tv/GeekTechMedia. How you all doing today? It is Friday, so you know what that means. This Friday afternoon, we're going to do Gamers vs. Geek, the talk show where we just tell you everything that we care about and no one else. No, I don't know. It's topics we all love and love to talk about, and most of them revolve around the gaming community. You know how it goes. And so we've got some wonderful people joining us today. And a lot to talk about. It started out kind of being a slow week at the beginning of the week, and then as the week went on, and actually today there were a lot of news articles dropped, or whatever you want to say, a lot of content. So we have a lot to cover today, and hopefully you guys enjoy the entire thing. Don't forget, if you guys want to talk about what we're discussing, just type in chat. Most of the time I read the messages and read them to our people, and they can choose to say whatever the freak they want. So that's kind of what we do. We voice our opinion, you know, tell you whatever we want. All right, well, shall we do it? Let's here. Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, I want to make sure that was doing it right. There we go. and we've got Could Be You down in the bottom corner today, playing games all day long. We've got the little dog, so yeah, playing the video games. All right.
I'm telling you, that dog's probably better at fighting games than I am.
It might be. It might be. So, well, first of all, of course, welcome to Gamers vs. Geeks, like usual. You know, the things we do here. Real quick, before we get into too much stuff, and I hope this works, Google Chrome, just an update, starting over the next few months, Google Chrome will gain the ability to minimize the impact of annoying autoplay videos on websites. Nice. So you won't have to come in and, you know, all of a sudden be blasted by a loud video, thankfully. I go to a lot of those.
My camera's way too fucking close.
Well, I put you that close. I zoomed in on your ass. I think everybody wanted to see your pores, make sure they were clean.
Because I'm that fucking hot. I mean.
Well, it is. That is why I did it. So that is why I did it. Well, that doesn't fit. Let's shorten that down a little bit, shall we? I didn't test these like I did last time to make sure everything fit. There we go. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is toxicity again in the gaming community. And basically the reason this comes up is because of an article brought to us by, what was it again? Polygon. It was an opinion article, and it was titled "Gamers Like PewDiePie or Why I Don't Play Online." So, yeah. So that's a thing. What we kind of covered this last week too, but you love the pewds.
The pewds, that's what I'm going to call him from now on.
You're going to call him the, well, a lot of people think he's pewds, but that's beside the point. So what are your guys' feedback on that? Like, what do you, I mean, we kind of discussed it last week too, but apparently it keeps coming up every week somehow.
Yeah, well,
so.
It's coming up because, you know, Polygon always is like just clickbaity. Polygon drives me fucking nuts. Like, if they're not being clickbaity, they're like SJW, just meh.
Okay, but I did read the article, and I do see where he does make a good point. In the gaming community, we've kind of come to accept that that's just who we are. So we treat people like shit, and I can see his point of view, but I mean, that's why there's the mute function.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Serial's fucking pro tip of the week. Shut the fucking in-game chat off.
Yeah, I mean, you just mute everybody else, and you play with your friends and that you have fun with. Don't play with everybody else. I mean,
yeah. If you're dumb enough to have in-game voice chat with puppies on, like, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. Hey, Gabby, how are you? Hey, Big T. Big T said, "Could Be You" is obviously the smartest person on the panel right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm not even gonna disagree.
Yeah. See, I don't either. I mean, look at those game playing skills. I mean, seriously.
I know.
I couldn't.
The combo.
Play with the dog now.
Right? Yeah. Play against him and probably lose.
No, just go play with him, pet him. You know.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant a video game against him. I was like, I'd probably end up losing.
No.
Although, like that, having all that motion down there, I keep looking like, ooh, piece of candy.
Anyway, yeah. So, but I mean, should we? I mean, I kind of touched on this last week too. Should we accept that that's who we are as a gaming community? That's the type of people we are, or we play with. I mean, I myself am not like that, you know, but I don't go in and I don't sit there and call people losers and the N-word and all kinds of stuff just because I lost a game. It's still just a game, you know. And so,
Well,
Well, I think we have to accept it. There's not a lot that we can do about it, right? Because you know, we use that term, the gaming community or whatever, but it's not a cohesive thing, right? It's not like we have the gaming community monthly meeting and decide what we're all gonna do, right? It's a bajillion separate people doing what people do. I think if you want to fix that, you might as well try to fix human nature. Being an asshole is what we do.
So
Well, I think the most you can do is, like, in our Discord, we don't allow racism. I mean, that's just not acceptable. And people that don't abide by our rules, they're just not allowed back. So I think that's the biggest thing you can really do. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
And that is, I mean, each of our little communities inside the major gaming community, I think the ones who are actually a community like ours, the Gaming Dynasty, we have rules that we follow. And if people don't follow those rules, we take care of them. Whereas, as a whole, the people who aren't involved in a community like ours, they just do whatever they want. And they don't give a crap. So, that's, but I see toxicity. It's like every week it's starting to come up more and more. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it as well, but it seems like it's more of a thing now. It's more prevalent than it used to be. Even a year ago, when, all of us know from playing games and multiplayer games that it's been around forever. And you always hear, you get on one of those games where it's a FPS or whatever, and you'll hear somebody talking over a microphone, N-word, the N-word, the N-word, the N-word, over and over and over again.
Have you ever played on Xbox before, man? I mean, that shit's been. I don't know that it's any worse than it's ever been. I think it's the soup du jour, right? Like the just like the regular media, the gaming media picks one thing to fucking concentrate on for a while. So then it makes it seem like that's so much more prevalent than it really is. Because you read about it more, right? But that's just what they're fucking deciding to concentrate on right now.
Right.
I mean,
well, and
last year you would have thought every gamist was a sexist pig, right? Because gamer shit. So I don't know, take it all with a grain of salt.
Well, and that's what I meant by more prevalent. It's more prevalent in the media, the social media.
Oh, okay. You're not saying
it's not. No, it's no. It's that's what I'm saying. It's been the same all these years. And yet, just now, they're starting to make a big deal out of it. It's like, it's almost like there's nothing, there's no good news or no new news to report. So they're just saying, hey, well, let's talk about the negatives aspects of games.
Next month, it'll be like the gamers have bigger anuses than everybody else. They'll all talk about it. That'll be the soup du jour, and it'll be really fun to talk about too.
My goodness. The things we talk about on here. I don't have to be able to put anuses in there yet, so it'll have to wait at least till next week or 2 weeks. Yeah.
So, show off your game aim, people.
Yeah, Gabby said toxic people are bad and gay. Big T says he wants to sign up for the enforcer position. Wait. We were talking about anuses and bigger, and now he wants to sign.
No.
Is there a correlation?
He wants to enforce anus sizes.
No.
You're allowed. You have the right anus size. You're not.
Yep.
You're
Like,
big, you're
excuse me,
small.
sir. I'm gonna need to check inside your ass.
You said
Big T
yes.
said yes. Yeah, it's super bad on all platforms. It really is. It's on PC. It's on Xbox. It's on everybody. I mean, I notice it everywhere, but it's a reoccurring theme every week when I look through the news that's going on. The toxicity of this, the toxicity of that, and basically it came up again this week because Polygon posted that blog post or that article about the fact of because of PewDiePie, again, because of PewDiePie, that's why this gentleman, whoever the author is of this, said that he doesn't play online. Or what was his name? Mike Scholars. Or Schollers, sorry.
Yeah,
Mike
but
Schollers.
in the article, he also says from the time he was 12, and he's a grown-ass adult now.
Well,
From the
and
time
don't
he
get me
was
wrong,
12,
like,
he said
it's
that.
bad on PC as well, but
Yeah.
I think it's so much worse than it was on console, back when I was a pleb.
Yeah.
Because it's so much more accessible, right? So you've got the 10-year-old kids that are all around there and stuff, so you got to hear them to say how they fucked your mom twice a week, and the whole like them playing their shitty music over the microphone and
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Like,
see, that's the
dude.
thing. Like, I would hear that shit all the time when I was on Xbox. I've never actually heard a kid doing that on PC.
I don't hear that
They
on
got the
PC.
assholes that'll do it with a soundboard and stuff in
Right.
Discord. Talk about fucking you, Panther.
We'll have to clip that for Panther and show it to him. Yeah. So, Gabby said CS:GO. It happens. So yeah, and actually PUBG. There's a lot of racism and there's a lot of sexism and all kinds of stuff going on.
There you go. Once again, the more accessible the thing is, the worse it is, right?
Correct.
Yeah. CS:GO is like one of the most played games, and it doesn't take much to run it. And then League of Legends, same way, right? Toxic community, all that, and it's more look at all the people that play it, right? And once again, requires not much hardware to run. It's like if you're willing to put in the money to have proper PC gaming, then you're almost willing not to be as much of a dickhead. There's still dickheads out there, but it's less.
Yeah, it's less than normal. So,
I mean, I can't be the one that says I'm an expert on this, because I always just end up turning all that shit off anyway, so I don't have to listen to it to begin with. So as far as I know, everybody on Overwatch could be doing it, and I have no clue because I turned that shit off the first day I bought Overwatch.
Right. Of course, yeah, you have to turn it off, right? Well, and again, I wanted to touch on that because this is a topic that's going on right now, and so, but we can go ahead and move on because we kind of have talked about that a lot in the past two episodes. Well, if you guys haven't seen week 1 and 2, definitely see those. Yeah, go ahead.
One other thing to it, though, I think part of the problem is you get your little 12-year-old kids on there saying it all the time because everybody else is saying it, and there's not an adult there saying, hey, that's not okay. You can't be saying that. Whereas, if they had somebody, I think of the big black woman coming up and saying, what'd you say? Smack them.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly. If you have somebody there saying, oh, hell no, you ain't saying that, then that's going to be different. Whereas a lot of kids nowadays, when they're playing online, they're just unsupervised, so they can say whatever they want.
Unless you got the mom in the background in the middle of a Twitch stream going, you need to take a shower, and I know what you do in there.
Don't play with your pee-pee this time. You don't play with your pee-pee. I know what you're doing there.
That's so funny.
But yeah, it's one of those things. But anyway,
I need to pay my mom to come in here and say that in the middle of a fucking...
No, there was one on one of the Twitch fails where he cussed, and his mom came in and said, what'd you say? And made him quit streaming right then and there. He goes, Mom, no, I'm in the middle of a tournament. She goes, I don't care. You're stopping right now. You ain't using that language. Yeah, go Mom.
Yeah, and we'll get to the free games and stuff at the end. We do all the sales and the free games and stuff. But yeah, there is a free game. If you use Lava's link, if you do !humble in chat, it'll bring up Lava's link. If you actually go through her link and go get the free game on the store with that, she actually gets credit somehow. It's a free game. I don't know how she gets credit, but she still gets credit. So as a partner,
she gets 10% of nothing.
Yeah, she gets 10% of nothing. So no.
No, but if you do buy a Humble bundle or anything and you use my link, I do get.
She gets a percentage. Yeah. And actually, the Humble Bundle, you can decide how much she gets. There's a slider at the bottom that's hidden. Yeah. You have to just open it up and say decide. It says decide how your money is spent or something like that. And you just open that up and you could decide. You could just say like, I want it all to go to. No, I'm just kidding. Don't take away from the developers and the charity. Definitely, I go for the charity more than I do developers because they're doing this for a reason. So I do more of the charity. But that's just me. I always do that.
Did you zoom me out?
No, I didn't zoom you out.
No, way different. What the fuck are you doing?
You moved your camera.
I did move it, but now it's moving on its own.
No, you moved it. I saw you move it. I was like, well, I guess he wants to be further away now.
You moved it up and then you moved it back down a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, so you need to move it back down some more because.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I haven't touched it. I don't touch it. Once I set it, it's done.
Now,
haven't you ever heard the set it and forget it? Set it and forget it.
Have you heard of the fucking sit and spin?
Anyway, the next thing we'll talk about is CCleaner got hacked, or was being used to hack people's computers. If you haven't updated already to the latest CCleaner, please go do that right now because it is a great software.
Is it CCleaner or is it CC Cleaner?
It's CCleaner.
C?
Yeah.
It's CCleaner, yeah. And make sure you go update that right away. They did put a notice out saying that.
Or just uninstall it because it's fucking worthless.
It is not. Where I use it all the time and my computers run like swell. So, fine. What do you recommend instead of it?
I recommend not being a lazy bastard and just going into the Windows settings and deleting your temporary internet files and not fucking with your registry because it doesn't really matter.
There's more. It doesn't just the temporary and the
words, honey, words.
Yes.
What else does it do? Your
It cleans your history, your browser to your history. It cleans your cache.
Neither of which I want done.
I do.
No.
Do you know how many websites I visit in a day? And I ain't talking about porn sites. That's another browser. So,
I like my history being there because, you know what, like 6 months from now, I'm like, fuck, I went to that site and it had that thing.
It's called bookmarket.
Do you realize if I went back 6 months, I would never still be able to find what I was looking at 6 months ago? Ever. Like, I'd be like, okay, hold on, I got to go through 4,000 pages to find out what I was looking at 6 months ago.
My Google Foo is strong, though, right? Because you can actually search that shit. So
yeah, I know.
You have to be good with the Google Foo.
But if you don't know what it's called, what are you searching for? What is that thing that was this?
Picture of anus.jpg.
Yes, that is it. That is it.
Wow.
Oh, God. Anyway, but if you didn't know, definitely go update it right away. I still use it. I still personally recommend. He does not. It's your choice what you want to do. We don't care.
You sons of bitches.
You just stop, sir. Just stop.
So I'm here is just to insult the audience. Are you fucking stupid?
All right, I shortened that even though
I swear we love you guys.
We'll just do this. We'll do
Oh,
I
nice,
keep messing
Gabby.
with it, but yeah.
Gabby
So
just
anyway,
updated.
okay, yeah, update it to the latest version. You won't have
Damn
an
it,
issue at all.
Gabby. Did you update the uninstaller too? Because you should run that now.
I updated mine yesterday.
And speaking of browsers too, and all that, the computer stuff, there's a new browser that's starting to make waves a little bit called Brave, brave.org, I think it is.
So it's called Safari, kids. Check it out.
Safari's all right. I don't mind Safari, but Brave also has a good browser as well. But
does it have long hair too?
It might. You never know.
Like long red hair.
It has more privacy. Remember, I told you it has a built-in ad blocker. So, you know, I realize I disabled my ad blocker on YouTube and Twitch, but for a lot of other sites I go to, I have the ads blocked.
That was a shitty joke, I think, because I think there was a Disney movie called Brave with girls long hair.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about it.
Yeah, you didn't get my joke, and I had to explain it, and I'm fucking disappointed in you.
That's all right. Wolf yells at me all the time for thinking all movies are the same. So
apparently you do.
That's okay, Gabby. Apparently, according to Serial, I'm an idiot too. So
yeah,
it's okay. You guys can be idiots together.
All right, so let's move on to Fortnite's secret crossplay. Apparently, it was reported that after doing some research...
That just sounds dirty.
I know, right?
Very dirty. Some secret crossplay.
Fortnite is in the news all this week again, but in their secret crossplay, a user found out that... We're not going to get through this, are we? I know, right? Fortnite has a secret bitch on the side. It's, but with Fortnite, they apparently a user found out that they were playing against a PS4 user, and they were an Xbox One user. Or no, sorry, other way around. Because Xbox apparently does allow spaces in their gamer tags, whereas PS4 does not. And they got killed in the Battle Royale with somebody who had a space. After doing some research, making sure it wasn't a PC player, they actually found out. And then they went and posted the son had a PS4 and the father had a Xbox One, and they went on together and they were able to play against each other. They were able to find each other, and so we're not sure. Like I haven't seen anything else about it yet, so we don't know what Sony's going to do. Because if you guys all remember, Sony's the one against it.
Well, they've shut it off. Though it wasn't intentional.
Oh, it wasn't intentional.
That it was working. No. They came out and said that. So
okay,
and they shut it off because Sony is not kosher with it. And Sony's like excuse when they said they weren't kosher with it was saying, basically that
we protect.
Well, that whole thing of like the kids, right? Oh, yeah. They had to, but they also were saying they weren't happy about how, like with Minecraft, it required you have a Microsoft account, which the Fortnite thing doesn't, so they can't use that,
right,
bitch there. So
no, the one I read where they said Sony specifically said that we protect our players.
Yeah, we can't guarantee that you would be protected.
Correct.
If we allowed this.
And so Microsoft came back, a representative from Xbox came back, and said, well, what are you saying? We don't protect ours? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it sounded like. And so this battle between the big ends, whatever.
Well, it's weird, right? Because like with PC, I think we can play with people on PlayStation and we can play with people on Xbox. But right. Those other two, like we're in the middle there and can play with everybody, and the other two can't play with each other, but they can play with us.
Right.
Master Race.
Yeah, that's why we are the Master Race. We can play with everybody. And what's funny is we're the worst, like, technically, we're the worst because more people have access to the Fortnite on PC than both of the consoles at the moment. So because it was just released on console not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, so more people have actually got it on PC right now. So I don't know. I just, you know, the whole protection thing. I'm like, well, you know, you're not exactly doing the best by allowing PC players, but you know, whatever. It's Sony's battle versus Microsoft. Let them battle it out, and we'll just stand here and stand in the dust and be like, hey, well, don't we get an opinion, you know, guys?
No.
We don't.
We're the ones standing in the middle. Can't we all just get along?
If they wanted our opinion, they'd beat it out of us.
They would, or make us pay for it. One of the two.
Yeah, definitely.
And yes, I said that correct. Make us pay.
And it'll be early access opinion too.
Yeah.
Get
And
your
then
opinion season pass.
early.
It'll be
access.
early access, and then they'll sell a DLC.
Yep.
What's your opinion too? And that'll be the second question you're asked.
But you'll be expected to buy that DLC before it actually comes out.
Right.
No, the
in season pass.
DLC will be. Do you really want your opinion to count?
Oh, there
So
you go.
You have
Yeah.
to buy this
Yeah.
DLC.
That works. That works.
Yeah.
So in staying with the Fortnite Epic Games, PUBG. So Epic Night has, most of you know, Epic Night has Battle Royale, their new spin on the whole. What is it? Last person winner, or whatever you want to call it.
Shrinking map, last person standing.
Yeah, last person standing.
Survival games in Minecraft. I mean, all different.
Right. So apparently now it's come out this actually today, I believe, is the first article that appeared about this. It's come out that PUBG is not happy with Epic Games because of the Battle Royale, and they are considering further what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Legal action.
Further legal action. They're considering that. It hasn't been said yet. They're considering further.
That's code for we're talking to our lawyers to find out if we can even do anything.
If I was Epic Games, I would come out and be like, well, we're considering whether we should let you continue to use Unreal Engine or not for your game, or whether you're going to be rewriting the entire fucking thing.
Well, you know, it is a freaking... Okay, this is the way... I think we kind of discussed it today as we were getting ready for the show, and this is the way we see it, Big T. And for those of you those of you listening in chat, too. PUBG, the maker of PUBG, or the founder of PUBG, whatever you want to call him, the original person, made a mod...
PUBG?
PUBG, yeah, Player Unknown. Made a mod for Arma 3 a long time ago for Battle Royale. Then DayZ had some input into it, or DayZ made a game and they put a Battle Royale type mode in it, which he was also a part of. Then H1Z1 came out with their Battle Royale, or King of the Kill is what it's called now. It used to be called Last Man Surviving, I think is what it was in the very beginning, but they made him change the name. And so it's called King of the Kill now. And he had a part in that too. He had a little part in developing that as well. And then he came out with PUBG, and now kind of other people are following suit too. So, but the problem is, I think because he had his little hands and all those, he doesn't care about those. Like, forget those. Forget they even exist. And he's going after Epic Games because, oh, now they're infringing on our success because we've sold, what is it, over 1 billion copies we reported last week? And
I don't know what his big problem is with Epic, though, right? He hasn't gone after Rockstar.
Rockstar has now a mode, adversary mode.
Yeah.
Where,
well, like I said, we were talking about earlier, though, it's not even his invention, right? Like, first of all, it's called Battle Royale because that came from a movie.
Right.
But let's ignore that even existed. You know, there's this little series called Hunger Games.
Right.
And then that happened in Minecraft, right? Hunger Games was a big thing in Minecraft quite a while ago. And then it was UHC and all that shit. So it's not his to unless he's claiming. And I haven't played the thing in Fortnite. I'm not a big fan of PvP, so I probably won't play it. But unless he's saying, oh, well, they're doing exactly what we're doing just in Fortnite. If that's what they're claiming, then maybe, okay, I'd have to see how close one is to the other. But from what I've seen with PUBG, there's nothing really original going on in PUBG that I haven't seen everywhere else in these type of games. So I don't know what his argument is as far as that what they're infringing upon. Like,
Right.
it's PUBG is not the most it's people love it, and I'm not gonna say it's not a great game, but it's not the most creative new fucking idea out there.
Right.
You know.
And in the article from Polygon that I read about all that, now there are a lot more people reporting on this now, but the one I grabbed my attention right away was the quoted from Bluehole's Chang Han Kim. I believe I said it right.
Okay.
We had an ongoing relationship with Epic Games throughout PUBG's development, as they are the creators of Unreal 4, the engine we licensed for the game. After listening to the growing feedback from our community and reviewing the gameplay ourselves, we are concerned that Fortnite may be replicating the experience for which PUBG is known. We also noticed that Epic Games references PUBG in the promotion of Fortnite to their community in communications with the press. This was never discussed with us, and we don't feel it's right. Now,
nor does it have to be. Like,
they didn't say that. Okay, in their promotion, they say, because we love games like PUBG and H1Z1,
Right.
we formulated it for ourselves and made our own version of it, and that's called Fortnite Battle Royale. I think the biggest issue, honestly, I think the biggest issue with the people from Bluehole is that they are upset, excuse me, that Fortnite's going to be free to play when it comes out. And from what I understand, the Battle Royale will be free to play as well. Well, and yeah, it's the survival part of it, you have to buy, llamas or coins or whatever they call it. That's how they make their money. And then, but PUBG is never going to be free to play. It's paid for. You have to buy the game.
That whole argument's silly though too, because like Fortnite is a completely different ball of wax as far as the way you play it. Like it's not a realistic-y gun game. It's not. It's very cartoony. Right? Like, I don't think people are going to be like, oh, I can play Fortnite instead of fucking PUBG because it's free. I'll do that instead. Like, it's not a choice between this one or this one. I don't.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, like what Gabby was saying, one of the biggest differences is you can build in Fortnite when you play the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Also, there's hidden chest places. I don't see,
and it's not skill based,
anything like that.
Right, Fortnite isn't skill based. It's not how good of a shooter you are, right? Like Fortnite, I've noticed in Fortnite, a lot of times you don't even got to have your cursors on the guy to damage, right? There's times I'm using snipers and I know damn well I came a mile away from hitting them, and it still does damage.
Right.
So it's a completely different type. And I think this whole thing of every time a new genre gets popular, every game developer out there is going to put a game out in that genre. I mean, that's how you make money. The whole just thing of, oh, well, that's a copy of this, and oh, they're just copying that. Like, do you realize had we taken that kind of stance on shit, like there'd be no other first person shooters, right? Doom would have came out, or Wolfenstein, right? And it's like no more after that, like because id Software is the only one allowed to make shooters.
And we'll see a little bit more of the how much more impact this will actually have on PUBG this coming week, because this coming week Fortnite Battle Royale will be free to play as an open beta.
Consoles, on consoles and PC.
On PC and consoles, and all you do is you download Fortnite on the launcher, the Epic Game launcher, and the Battle Royale will show up, but the survival will not if you have not become a founder or bought into the game or whatever. But as of right now, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has and I'm just using live numbers with Twitch. It has 120,699 viewers, and Fortnite has 2,782 viewers. I really don't think that it's making leaps and bounds, inroads into PUBG's data.
PUBG's the fucking most played game on Steam right now.
Right. Yeah, and so
I honestly don't think they have anything to worry about. I think they're just trying to make headlines.
And why? Because they've sold more games this year than anyone else, and they've also had the most what's it called? uh, people play together at the same time, basically.
Concurrent users.
Yeah, current users than anyone else as well.
But
so,
see, the thing is, Fortnite isn't going to compete with that. I mean, there's just no way. It's people play PUBG because of the more realistic type graphics. You're not going to go to Fortnite and play that. I mean,
yeah, they're completely. They might as well be two different genres altogether, right? I mean, you could directly remake PUBG in the Fortnite engine, and it would still would be a completely different game.
Yeah.
Just because the gunplay, like I said before, the graphics, all of that, it's a wholly different thing.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous that they're even considering further action against Epic Games. I mean, again, I think they won't, but I think Cyril had a point. If PUBG comes after Epic Games, I think Epic Games should go.
Well, I think id should then come after PUBG because id owns would own the whole rights to like death matches then, and when it comes down to it, like, because Wolf had brought this up earlier, when it comes down to it, that's all PUBG is a death match with a shrinking map, right? But it's a death match. Hundreds of people go in, one comes out, right? Well,
yeah.
I guess that was first in Quake or whatever, so nobody else can do that if you go by their logic.
Right. So it's just, I think they were upset because I think what part of it is too. My thoughts is that Epic Games PUBG is upset because they feel like Fortnite Battle Royale is trying to gain success off of PUBG's users.
Oh, they sure as hell are. Like, off the back of PUBG, but that's how this industry works.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you think about it, like you said, every point you've brought up is very valid. This is a cartoony type thing. If people who play PUBG want the realism, they want the bullet drop, they want the scopes and everything like that are built into the game. They want the crafting, they want the cars and the motorcycles and all that. They want that stuff, the realism. And Fortnite doesn't have that. Fortnite is cartoony. I mean, totally different.
Right. But you're going to have crossover between the two audiences, right? It's not like the people that play PUBG play solely games like PUBG. But, I mean, Fortnite is definitely trying to make a profit off of the popularity of PUBG, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't be making this game mode. They're definitely doing it. But that's how this industry works. That's how every industry works, right? Like, you copy those that are successful because you want to be successful as well, and you do that until the market won't bear that kind of shit anymore, and then you move on to something else.
Excuse me. And that's what all business does, though. I mean, if you look at any web design, all of a sudden people were building their own websites in HTML, CSS. Then WordPress came out. Now people are building their sites in WordPress because it's a great platform to use. They fix the security, things like that. Other people are building their websites in Joomla because that's the thing to do. It's every different whatever it's called. Every different company, business type company, they follow off of whoever's being successful at that time.
Well, that's like the popularity of the one-page websites, which I can't stand. I think they're stupid. But everybody started going to a one-page website because, you can just scroll down or you can click and go to... Same difference. But when it got popular, that's what everybody was doing. So I think it's... I know what you were saying about using the different programs, but I think it's more comparable to that because it's more of the style of doing it.
Well, it's like the superhero movies get superhero movies, like, so they put one out and it was really successful. What do we get for the next fucking 15 years? Fucking superhero movies, right? Yeah. And they'll keep making them until they quit making money. Right?
Marvel, for example, all the different ones that are coming out, and they even tried ones on Netflix, and the newest one didn't have great, but they're still going to keep putting them out. I mean, but that's with everything. A style of clothing becomes popular. All the designers are going to create their own version of that style of clothing.
Well, I'm pretty sure like everybody makes these now, the fidget spinners. So
those already died out though.
Yeah,
that guy. But I still like mine. So.
But see, I think that's what Battle Royale is too, though. I think it's a fad. I think it'll go away.
Oh, it will. It's just, although like it's harder to judge in gaming just how long fads will last, right? Because certain things, fucking zombie-based survival games, right? that fad's been going on for like, you know, the last fucking 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
It has no end in sight. So.
Well, and look at Fortnite. Fortnite is trying to. They're called husks, but
they're fucking zombies.
They're zombies. Yeah. If you look at them, they're zombies. You know.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing, is we have to see what comes out of all this. But again, we'll see what further action they're going to take, and you know, if they even do. And I don't know. I don't think it'd be worth their time, honestly. I really don't.
They've made a shitload of money off of selling that game, but I still don't think they want to go up against a bigger company like fucking Epic. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, I play both games, but to be honest, I actually prefer PUBG's Battle Royale, or whatever you want to call it, over Fortnite's.
Oh yeah, it's more like it's in Fortnite. It's a game mode, right? It's just a little add-on thing, whatever. In PUBG, like it's the main focus. So I just.
It has more realism in PUBG. That's what I like about it. I like the realism. I like the. I played first person the other day in PUBG, and oh my gosh, it was amazing.
You know, everybody that I talked to that's into PUBG, it likes that mode better than the original.
Yeah, it really it's like really cool. I was really surprised, and I actually lasted till like I think I was number 16 the first time I played it. So out of 100, it was where I finished.
Just the other day you got 11, so
yeah, in the first person mode. So I actually I prefer it over the third person, and it takes a little getting used to, but you know, it is what it is. So while we're on the PUBG
subject,
yeah. While we're on the PUBG subject, I just want to put this out there again. Whatever, it is what it is, and so I contacted PUBG and about En Masse, I think is who's handling their customer support, or En Masse or whatever they call themselves, ENMASSE. And I contacted them about the fact that when I click on PUBG and I go to open it, I've checked on the settings, I can't seem to find anywhere, but maybe I'm looking in the wrong place and somebody else can help me in chat or something. But every single time I play PUBG, it goes to the Asia servers automatically, and every time I go to click North America servers, when I get out of that match, it goes right back to Asia again. Okay, I asked them, you know, hey, I was nice and I sent them a little email or support ticket, whatever, and they came back and said, well, we can't really help you support this game. You're gonna have to go to the forums and ask your fellow players. What the hell?
Then what the hell do they do?
But that's what I don't understand, because I clicked on the support button in the game. I'm like, okay.
Oh, you should reply and say, so what the hell do you do?
I was like,
yeah, when he got it, he was like, what the fuck?
I was honestly kind of baffled. I didn't know, like, I was like, what? You want me to
he even showed it to me. He was like, what?
You want me to go to the forums and ask random people how to fix this? Okay. I mean, that's something that should be set in the settings, in my opinion. They should have a setting where, okay, if they don't want to, like, ping your server or ping where you are and set it automatically, then they should have it set where you can change it and keep it set that way. But I kept getting put in Asia servers, and boy, did I lag like crazy.
Well, does PUBG have its own, like, account, right? You have to sign up for when you buy the games.
Yes.
So can you go to the website? Maybe your country is just set wrong on their website.
I checked that too.
Your account settings.
And they checked it too, and they don't know what's wrong.
Weird.
So
like,
they said
there's
go to
no
the forum.
reason for it to do that.
I told you it's because you ragged a discipline. That's why they put you in Asia.
Ragged the discipline. So anyway, I wanted to bring that up real quick, because it's like, you know, it's one of those things where PUBG's all this big bad company who's selling a whole buttloads, but when it comes to their support, I give them 2 stars out of 5.
Maybe they put you in Asia because you're a short guy that's good at math.
But I'm not short either. Wow.
He doesn't even location. Oh my god.
Anyway. So, moving on. The next topic is GameStop versus the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if you guys have read this or if I even put it in the gamer.
I don't think you put it in the thing, or
I think
I
forgot.
Yeah, you did.
I probably just ignored it then.
Yeah, probably. So there are. It came out that 4 New York GameStops, New York City GameStops, were making you buy a bundle for the Switch, and this is not GameStop's policy. So there was a big, huge thing about it already on the web. That, oh my gosh, and it came out. That's why I had to read the article, because it came out that GameStop was doing this, was forcing people to buy bundles. And so in the article, it said that they contacted GameStop, and this is not their policy. They don't want you to have to buy the bundle. You're supposed to be able to buy just the Switch by itself. And they were these 4.
GameStop's being completely full of shit about that. Then.
Why is that?
I've seen those bundles at my own GameStop. Like, that's anytime there's something like rare, that's what GameStop does. It bundles it with a bunch of other shit. They were doing the same thing with the NES Classic when it came out.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were bundling it with the controller and the cable and stuff. Like, that's what they fucking do. Is for them to say, "Oh no, we wouldn't do something like that." Fuck you.
Well, they said that you are allowed to buy the Switch by itself at a GameStop.
Oh yeah, but they only have one for the entire country that's sold like that. The rest of them are all put in a fucking bundle. But oh yeah, no, we sell it by itself. We sell it, but it's out of stock. But we sell it by itself.
Well, order one, and one of the 130 million that were made will come to you eventually.
Yeah.
Someday.
Okay, but here's my thing with that. So what? Go someplace else and buy it.
But the problem is you can't, because nobody fucking has it.
Right, yeah, I was going to say, Walmart doesn't order enough, and so...
but that's why they do it, because, oh, hey, we're the only one that has
I mean,
it. We're gonna
if you want to be pissed off at anybody, be fucking pissed off at Nintendo for pulling the bullshit that Nintendo always fucking does and making shit in limited quantities. Now, with the Switch, they're saying, oh, it's because Apple's buying up all of this fucking certain company. I can't even remember what it is, but something, processor, fucking screen or something. I don't know. But they do it with everything, right? The Nintendo Classic, the fucking Super Nintendo Classic, the fucking Switch, the Amiibos. They make small quantities of everything, make it rare. And then people, a fucking Nintendo.
Right? Then you go to eBay and buy it for twice the amount that it was when it first came out. Because they're the only ones that have it after a while. So what people do that have money is they go to the stores and they buy 5, 6, 10 of them, stock up on them, and then oh, look at this. Nobody in America can find a Nintendo Switch. Everyone goes to eBay and lists those extra ones they bought and doubles the price.
I ain't playing. If I had the money, I would totally do that.
Oh, I'd be fucking all over that shit too. I'm
So
one of those scalping motherfuckers, but,
right?
But that's just it. Go back. Don't get pissed off at GameStop for doing what companies do. I mean, it is a shitty thing to do, but you know, whatever. I fucking get pissed off at Nintendo for being fucking dumbasses. And take my money, Nintendo. I want a fucking Switch. Take my fucking money.
Exactly. I want a Switch too. That's actually what I want for Christmas. So.
Yes, that is, and they're going to make it impossible for me to get it for her. So,
yeah, they will.
Just saying, right now.
You gotta suck Satoru Iwata's dick.
Well, maybe. I mean, that's gonna be a long trip just to do that, though. So.
But you love me.
I think he's dead too, so that might be a problem. But...
well, you know, that would be kind of nasty. But it would bring in a whole new meaning to boner if he was dead.
Yeah, so. That rigor sets in. Shit gets nice and easy.
Gross.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, we'll move on from that.
You know, I think we're doing pretty good. It took like 3 episodes before we got to sucking dead dick.
Well, that's true.
When I was doing the other show, we were on 15 minutes before we got into Nazis and shit like that. So we're doing pretty fucking good.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Nice.
So, anyway, Could Be You is playing another game right now, and so they're doing a better job than we are on the game show. So, yeah.
It's PUBG. He just came in first. Got a fucking chicken dinner.
He did. He's eating good tonight. Next on the list to talk about is YouTube versus Twitch. For those of you who haven't heard, YouTube now offers sponsorship, and you could become a sponsor on a live YouTube channel for just $4.99 a month.
Yep.
Does this sound familiar? Yeah. And sponsors will, yeah.
Not only have I seen it, not on a gamer thing, but on somebody that does eBay stuff on YouTube.
Right.
They have the little zombie guy running across the screen.
Yeah, you can get Stream Elements is already, or Streamlabs, whatever I use, is already built into YouTube. So you can use that for your subscribers or sponsors, as it be.
Yes, sponsors.
Well, you could use it for your subscribers too, because YouTube has subscribers to begin with. and that's who people who just go click on subscribe on the channel.
They'll be
then
adding the Kappa emote next week.
Well, for $4.99, you'll get the chatters get a special emote next to their name to show that they're a sponsor, and then they get a special chat emote, and based on the amount of sponsors you get, this is so hard to do in a story, based on the number of sponsors you get, you can have more emotes. Again, sound familiar? So the whole take on this is the gaming industry or the gaming people on YouTube are saying, wait a minute, YouTube, is this your whole, this is how we're going to fix the ad apocalypse to gamers?
The only sponsor I want is when I finally decide I'm an alcoholic.
Vodka?
Well, no, I mean, like when you go to AA, you get a sponsor.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Got it. I see.
Got my jokes? You got my jokes?
So when you admit it, in other words.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. You can't exactly fault YouTube because what works for Twitch, somebody else is going to copy it.
Oh, yeah. But you can give them shit for it.
Yes.
Right.
But I also see it as, like I said, I saw it on a non-gaming thing. And it was pretty big, and people were all excited about the zombie running across the screen, and it just made me laugh because I'm like, wow, you're kind of dumb up there, aren't you? But people that don't know that aren't part of the gaming community, they're just like, oh, this is really cool, and we're like, yeah, that's so like,
we gotta think of something non-gaming related to go over to YouTube and start like streaming so that like people think we are like the most professional
there you go,
like all that bank, right? Like,
yeah.
Hey, anybody, you guys know how to do woodworking, or can we pretend that we know how to do woodworking? You were watching that chick last night woodwork. Like,
yeah, PMS proxy, yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
We can make some tables and shit.
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
Just like a 2x4 with a fucking board on top. Table.
I think it's gonna be a little harder than that, but yeah.
The graphics are really nice going across the screen and shit.
The table looks like shit, but the graphics on the screen are awesome. So,
put some money in my tip cup, please.
Right. But okay, a couple things. First of all, the only two requirements right now to become a sponsor is, number one, you have to have an account in good standing with YouTube, and number two,
you have to have pants on.
Well, that too.
That's
actually, I don't think YouTube has different policies on there.
Here I come.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna be known as the pantsless cookie clicker streamer.
There you go. And we'll tell everybody that you're an albino, a blind guy. And then we'll play that song for your intro song, the one, what is it called when they do like the poor people and all that, in Africa. What is that song?
Arms of an Angel.
Yeah, we'll play.
Oh yeah.
We'll play that before you start.
Oh my god, no. I'll be like,
far away.
And then you'll come on stream, your intro will be, "What's up, motherfuckers?" And then they'll be like, wait a minute, that's not what we thought was coming. So, But anyway, the second requirement is you must have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Not, obviously not sponsors, because you have to get this to have sponsors. But you have to minimum of 1,000 subscribers. So I'm not there yet.
I don't understand why that minimum needs to be there. Even with Twitch, I don't understand. Like, I got 5 viewers, but all 5 of them want to sponsor me.
Right. What the hell?
Why not take their money? Like,
I don't get it. I just don't. But
control, man. They want control.
Like,
so everybody,
man.
go tell your friends. I want to get sponsorship on YouTube. So I need. Well, okay, that doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. I want to have sponsors on YouTube. So tweet me out.
Treats you guys like you're his whores.
Right? Tweet me out on my YouTube channel out to everyone you know, and have them follow, just so I get to that 1,000 mark and I can start streaming with sponsorship ability.
Just put his picture there. Be like, this guy looks like a penis. Follow him.
Right. There you go. Yep. I'll even Photoshop a picture where I look like a penis just for you.
Draw like a line on the top of your head like this.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So
call you Mr. Wee Wee.
Mr. Wee Wee. There we go. Yeah. My new nickname.
No.
So they didn't make a big of a deal about it when Mixer or Beam came out, but apparently now, because YouTube's doing it, oh my gosh, YouTube is
I mean, nobody threw a fit when Twitch started letting you upload videos.
I know, right? Like that really didn't even get noticed at first. Like, people didn't even know that was a thing at the very beginning.
Yeah, I think it's because Twitch is waiting to make a big deal out of it until it's more fleshed out.
Right. Right.
And then the gaming community can just say, fuck you, YouTube.
Guild Wars 2 Path of Fire extension was released today.
Guild Wars 2 is a good game.
Is it a good game?
It's a good game.
Tell
It's
us
free
about
to
it.
play.
Oh.
Well, when I got into it, it wasn't, right? It was even then though, right? It's an MMO, but it wasn't a monthly fee MMO. You paid your $60, you bought the game, and then you could play for forever. Now it's free to play, but you pay for the expansions.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's kind of like
pretty
WoW,
good.
basically, because that's what
It's
WoW
like
does.
WoW, but it has like active targeting, right? So you actually have to kind of aim a little bit.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it might be something we have to check out sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just pretty good. Well, aim, and you can actually dodge, which
Oh.
WoW gives you the illusion you can do, but you really
No, you can't. You can't
Not
dodge.
very.
No. So, Serial, do you have anything you want to rant about today? You always have a rant, so.
God, did anything piss me off this week?
I mean, everything pisses you off, but anything specifically that you want to rant about?
No, it's been a good week. Got a job
Wow.
and stuff. So I mean, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah. That's new. Like,
yeah, like rant.
what are we gonna do?
He was too busy to find things to rant about this week.
I mean, I was really disappointed in not having any money to drink for the last 2 weeks. So I was like, I gotta get a fucking job.
Motivation, guys. Motivation. Apparently, drinking is a motivation to get a job. I don't know. I don't drink, so I don't know. But
you should start, then you have like a lot of jobs.
then I should. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, what about? Have you heard anything about this Grand Theft Auto Space?
Oh, that mod. Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks like really fucking cool. Like, does it have? I don't think it doesn't have multiplayer though because it's just single player thing.
Right.
If it did, it'd be fucking awesome.
Well, he said he's working on multiplayer.
Is it? Yeah, that would be fucking cool.
That would be fun.
They'll have to work out the logistics because they don't want to get in trouble for having a multiplayer mod.
Get there and be like, I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. Just sit and sing Elton John the whole time.
Right.
Rocket Man.
So apparently, what's supposed to happen is it started off as just you go to the moon or to another planet, whatever, kill some aliens, come back. See, I'm stuck on the zombie thing because that's what we do all the time.
Yep.
But you kill some aliens.
Zombie aliens.
Yeah,
Okay.
zombie aliens and come back. But now they're trying to expand on it and make it more, make it where you can have basically comparable to Kerbal Space Simulator, where you could build everything yourself, like your spaceship and all that. And so it's supposed to be kind of more of close to a No Man's Sky or Star Citizen type thing eventually. That's what they're kind of heading for. Where you
It's
can
No
build a
Man's
base
Sky, but it will actually have real multiplayer someday.
Wow. It's coming. Watch. Watch. It's coming.
If this gets multiplayer before No Man's Sky
God.
does, I'm gonna give you so much shit.
You will too. I don't doubt that whatsoever.
My eyes watering.
But yeah, I thought I'd bring it up because it looks pretty cool. I watched the cinematic for it, and it looks awesome. I mean, it really does.
See, Rockstar, what happens when you're not an asshole to modders?
Right? Yeah. See, you could get some really cool stuff, and then people would buy your game more.
Yep.
Stop making us buy the stupid shark cards.
Oh my god.
Give us ways to earn free money once in a while.
Yes.
Oh, by the
make
way,
me like dance at the strip club.
There you go.
As
Yeah.
game, and then I'll make some dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of free money, I don't know if you guys got it or not, but the 200,000 that they were supposedly giving away to people who gave their email addresses, I never got that, but I was already subscribed to their email.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I think it was only new people that month or
Yeah.
whatever, maybe.
Yeah.
Which,
So I guess since they have my email now, they really don't give a shit about me anymore. So yeah.
So
Maybe
now
you should just unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'll
Wait.
unsubscribe. Wait till next year, and then
Wait till they do the next one and then resubscribe to it. Yeah.
we're playing the way they want us to play, guys. We're playing the way
Be
they want
like,
us to
you
play.
fucked us up. We're gonna fuck you.
Right, right. New games for the week. Steam World Dig 2. Anybody excited for that?
I never even knew what part 1 was, so sure, I'm fucking
No,
stoked.
actually, there's already reviews that say it's so much better than part 1. But
Oh.
I watched the trailer on it, and it looks so much fun. I already got it on my wish list, and it just came out today.
Project Cars 2. Where's Wolfles when you need him? He would know everything.
I asked him about this yesterday. He said he wasn't excited about it.
Really? Okay. So maybe the first one wasn't that great either?
He said it was alright. He just wasn't excited about it. I don't know.
And then a game that I've been following for a while, but doesn't really look that great. It's a game called Niche, I think, or Niche. A genetic survival game. It's basically where you have to breed, and it's like a point-and-click type strategy simulation game. And you have to breed, and whatever you breed together, they make a new species. And it's really weird, but
so it's like my Aryan race that I'm trying to make in Fallout Shelter.
Oh yeah, I guess. Sure.
Okay.
But I think the price point on it's a little high in my opinion. $17.99, although it came out September 15th, which is a year ago, but it's back in the news again because they have added some major content to it and done a major update, so it's basically showing up on the new list now. And so I don't know why it's specifically why it's showing up on the new games this week list, but it has become more popular apparently recently. But again, in $17.99, it's on sale this weekend. I could care less for it personally, but that's just me. So, any other games that I actually know somewhat about? I don't think so. I don't know much about these other ones. There's Ancient Frontier, strategy turn-based games. It's, sci-fi. Age of Gladiators 2. Don't know much about that. Figment. Figment's an indie hand-drawn game. Kind of surreal type. Again. Warhammer 40,000 Space Wolf. I think
God, there's so many Warhammer games coming out lately.
Right? And yeah, so if you like the Warhammer series, I guess, or Warhammer 40,000 series, then you'll probably like that one. I know.
40K is what the cool kids say.
40K. My gosh, I'm not even in that stuff whatsoever. Heat Signature. I don't even know what Heat Signature is. It's got 238 reviews already. Looks like it's from the developers of Gunpoint. You break into spaceships, make terrible mistakes, and think of clever ways out of them. You take a mission, fly to a target ship, sneak inside, and make a clever use of your gadgets to distract, ambush, and take out their crew. Sounds like a game for Serial. Especially when they say make your mistakes and then try to figure a way out.
I'm gonna make a mistake.
I'm gonna put that on my wish list, and I'm also gonna buy it for Serial as well because I want to see if he can make lots of mistakes. So.
I'll make the mistakes. You fix them.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Co-op.
Right. Yeah. Co-op. So, any other new games this week that you can think of?
New games are probably gonna be kind of slow until like right around November 1st, because that's when all the video games come out.
October has it, yeah. There's a bunch of big title games coming out, like Cup. Or was it One Cup?
Cuphead.
Cuphead, that's it. It's Cup something.
Two girls, one cup. Like,
No,
it's a game.
Two girls, one cup. That's coming.
Play that bitch game.
Wow, I found a game that Cyril does not want to play. This is amazing.
I mean, I'll buy it and put it on my Steam shit just because I like all the weird games to be on my Steam list. I don't necessarily want to fucking play that shit.
Are you sure?
Quite literally, that shit. Like, nope.
Oh, not at all, huh?
Ugh.
Okay, so Cyril, you mentioned this earlier today. Minecraft Better Together update.
Yeah, hey, we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but the whole crossplay shit, right? So, Better Together lets Windows 10, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, mobile, and the VR, which is basically mobile as well.
Right. Yeah.
Version of Minecraft all can play together now.
So it is better together.
Well, I mean,
wow.
It is the Windows 10 edition, so I don't know. I'd say it's fucking better, but it is together.
Well, yeah, I guess.
The Windows. Don't get me wrong. The Windows 10 edition runs fucking great, and it looks nice.
It does.
I think, but no mods. So, meh.
Very true, and we all know you have to have mods.
Although I've been thinking about going back and doing some vanilla, because Tango Tech made a new iron farm, and I kind of want to build it.
Oh, well,
We were
okay.
not doing vanilla for buildings. We could just,
Yes, the only problem is I want to do amplified, because that's what I like to do.
Yes.
So,
Hey man, if you're willing to help me fucking clear out the area to build the at spawn to build the iron farm, or no, the new one doesn't even have to be at spawn. So
oh really?
Just gotta find a fucking area. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. So yeah, I'd be willing to. I'd even be willing to help you build it if you wanted me to.
Oh man, they're great. Like the last one I built, I think this one does even more, but the last one I built did like 1,800 iron an hour. So for
Holy
vanilla, that's a
cow.
shitload of iron.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
We might have to do that.
Okay, so what else was I see he goes off track and I lose where the path I was going on anyway.
Do we want to talk about like the video games we played this week?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, we can go to that next. I do have a list. I was going somewhere with all the Minecraft things and what? Yeah.
I do have a thing. For those of you that play Borderlands, if you go on their Facebook page, they did just release some new keys.
Oh
So,
wow,
yay,
it's been a while.
For golden keys. Woohoo!
I will have to go redeem them then because
Yep.
I will have to put them on my list because I'm maxed out on them and have been for a while, so I just add the new codes to my list for in case I ever need them. Because there is a nice list of all the codes on the wiki.
Oh yeah,
updated.
Yeah, there is. I forgot about that. Wait, before we go on to the games
today.
Go ahead.
I just said yes.
Before we go on to the what games we've been playing this week, we have to do our two what the fucks, okay? The first one is my thing that I actually heard about this morning, and it happened yesterday, but Equifax. I mean, that's on our what the fuck today. One of them. We actually have two what the fucks today. I don't know what the hell. But Equifax, okay, everybody knows about the whole hack, and 143 million Americans have been hacked. I am one of them. They got my information. However, Lava is not. So, you were meant to go to a site called EquifaxSecurity2017.com. You go put in your information, you find out if you've been hacked, and then they will give you a year free. Get this. Oh, they're so generous. A year free of credit. Like they watch your credit. What is it called? Credit
monitoring.
Credit monitoring. Thank you very much. And they give you a year free. So they were like, okay, well, the thoughts are, first of all, why didn't you just build that site into yours? But maybe there's a reason why they didn't do that. Whatever. So this gentleman on Twitter, who is a web developer, programmer type person, decided to build a website that looked identical, okay, to Equifax's EquifaxSecurity2017.com. However, he called it SecurityEquifax2017.com. Okay, looks identical. He wanted to prove how easy it is today for people to be able to steal your information. And so that they should have been prepared for something like this ahead of time. Well, the what the fuck this week is that Equifax, on their Twitter account, tweeted out the wrong website. They tweeted out SecurityEquifax2017.com instead of their own fucking website. I mean,
3 times.
Really?
Not just once. 3
times. They have since deleted the tweets, so they're gone. However, this is the what the fuck this week because what the fuck were you thinking, Equifax? Check your shit first. Now, the nice thing is the guy who made the other website made it so that if you put your information in, nothing was captured, so he's not breaking any laws. What it did was it had a pop-up saying, hey, you've been had or whatever. This is the fake website. I was just trying to prove Equifax what's going on. So that and then he sent you to the real website, whatever. So yeah, you were gonna say something.
Oh, my camera's being all stupid.
Yeah.
But no, one thing he did change a part on the website, and the first main title said that Equifax was hacked, and something
about a fake website. It was
it pointed to a fake website. So if they really would have looked, it wasn't hard to tell it wasn't their site, but whatever. And Dave, thanks for the host. because
Yep.
Well, another shitty thing that Equifax did was so that when you go to that site, you are agreeing that you will not fucking join a class action lawsuit against them.
Unless you opt out. Yep.
Right. And to find out if they fucked you over, you have to agree not to sue them. Like, really?
Yeah.
That's a fucking just dirtbag.
They're covering their asses. I mean.
And there's already another class action suit going on because I just received a notice in the mail 2 weeks ago before this happened. I think it was 2 weeks. It was right before this happened that there was a class action suit already about some of my information had been changed or whatever on my Equifax, and they were based.
And this was from years ago.
Yeah, it happened years ago,
years
and so
years ago.
Again, you know, they said that if anything, you'll get $2 from the whole thing. Woo-hoo. I'm rich.
You can buy like a cheap Steam game or some bundle on bundle stars or something.
Right, exactly.
Chocolate Man, candy bars.
Yeah. You can buy a chocolate man.
If I could buy it,
I'm a white chocolate man. Do you want me, honey?
Can I buy you for $2?
You can buy me for $1.50.
Woo!
$1.50 and vodka. You have to have a bottle of vodka.
Discount.
Right.
Well, yeah, give me the vodka first, and you can fucking have me for free.
So that's the first one, and I was like, when I heard about this, I was like, okay, because you know, somebody I watched, Philip DeFranco, reported on this yesterday, and I had to watch it this morning because it was like, you know, the whole, I don't know, just why what because he put in the title Equifax back in the news or something. I'm like, what in the world? What did they do this time? And when he started telling the story, I'm like, okay, so I thought at first they were suing this guy, or they were trying to get this guy in trouble that built a site just like theirs. And so I thought that's why they were back in the news. But no, they tweeted out the wrong damn website. Didn't check it first. So, whatever. It is what it is.
Which makes you wonder, did somebody get fired over that?
Right?
Oh,
right.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Go to their website, look under jobs hiring, and see if the social media coordinator is available now. I could do a better job.
No, because they probably.
Do you know, if I ran a big company like that, I would make it so that for any like tweet to go out, it would have to go through like 3 people at least first.
Yeah.
True.
I agree.
Yeah.
Dave said he would buy you for 1 cent and then sell you on eBay.
You're gonna lose money, dude.
He'll end up paying somebody. Okay, so oops, wait a minute, that didn't come out right. All right, there we go. So do you want to cover the next one, Darlene?
Okay, I found the next what the fuck. This one's pretty embarrassing actually to talk about, but you know, whatever. So there's a serial pooper loose in Colorado.
Excuse me?
It's what they've dubbed her. She's a serial pooper. This woman goes jogging and then goes and poops in this family's yard.
As you do.
As apparently you do.
Amber saying I have to go poop.
I know. There's bathrooms within blocks all the way around, so it's not like, you know, she doesn't have any place to go. But that's not the issue. She keeps coming back to the same yard and pooping. The same yard.
I mean, don't you go to the same place to poop every day?
I don't know, Amber, do we?
No, I'm talking to you.
No.
I mean, I always do. I don't go to people's yards. I usually go to my bathroom,
all,
but I go to the same fucking place.
I go in the bathroom. Yeah, first of all, I go in the bathroom. But, you know, everybody poops. But, I mean, in somebody's yard, the son came inside one time and he was like, Mom, the lady's pooping on our yard. They've posted signs. And this lady still keeps coming back. They've recorded her. And she still does it. And I just, what the fuck? I mean, what kind of person do you have to be to go pull your bare ass out and shit in somebody's yard when they're watching you?
It's a new mobile game, like gpspoops.com, right? Where like you shit in the same spot. It's got to be outdoors, and you use your GPS to tag it, and then you get points. Like if you like for every day, it's kind of like chrono.gg, right? Every day you return and shit in the same spot,
get your coins.
Your reward goes up.
All right, guys. So
they're even getting the police involved now because now they're considering it an act of vandalism to the yard. But so fucking disgusting.
And you're welcome, Chrono.gg. I realize you guys sponsor people and
right. Sponsor me. I've been trying for over.
He reminds everybody every morning he streams. Don't forget. So
Yeah, go get your Chrono.gg coins right now. I'm up to like 10,400 or something like that.
I'm here to compare your coins to taking a shit on somebody's lawn.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here for. I know that's what your company wants.
But seriously, it's like everybody needs to watch out for the serial pooper in their neighborhood.
And then you got to wonder, it is in Colorado, so is she too fucking high?
Oh, if I did it, would I be a serial pooper?
It could be.
Would. I would expect a pile of Fruit Loops on my lawn.
And if I ate cereal as well, I could be the cereal pooper.
Oh, please wow. eat corn before you come and poop on my lawn.
Oh, oh God.
So that way, at least I know what it is when I see it.
Disgusting.
Or corn nuts, so that they're in the same form.
There you go, corn.
Still smell like ranch and everything. You'd be like,
oh my God.
If somebody is going up and sniffing your shit, we have issues. Just no.
That's how I know if they're healthy or not. So I make all my prostitutes shit on my yard first, and then no, there's no STDs involved there.
Yep, you're fine. Come on in.
Oh, so that's what I use my CNI dog for. So give her a good old sniff there, girl. Yeah.
Dog growls. Nope, you're out. Just leave.
You got the studses.
I know, Gabby, but it's true. It really is a thing. Like, what the fuck?
The serial poopers on the loose.
Wow.
The serial poopers on the loose. I don't know what we're gonna do, guys, but we got to protect ourselves somehow. So.
Wow, you just got loud.
Somebody install a. Somebody needs to go around installing what you call toilet paper rolls on the outside of our lawn.
On trees and shit, yeah.
Yeah, just go around doing that.
No, see,
offer it as a service. Make money.
I would be the mean one. I would go spray, because apparently she keeps doing it in the same exact spot. So I would be spraying that spot or like planting some poison ivy there. That way when she squats. Okay,
but my whole comment on that was my thoughts went to you were going to go spray something and then go rubber face it and go no.
Well, see, I was kind of going there when she said the spray. I was like, she's gonna stand there, hide behind a tree with a spray bottle. As soon as she starts shitting, just start spraying her in the face, going no.
Bad girl, bathroom's over there.
Smack her with a rolled up newspaper.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, you gotta stop.
Can't they install some sort of like, something in the ground that like sends up shocks the minute she starts to poop? It just
hire angry black lady to just pop out of the bush and go, oh hell no. Bitch, hold my weave. My weave.
I want to see the picture of this woman when they finally catch her and everything, because I want to go
before or after.
Okay,
she pulls
you
her
look
pants
normal.
up.
What the fuck's your problem?
Yeah, I like that. Install a sprinkler and have right when she squats, and turn the water on high. Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah, but
of course, then she might. Yeah, I was gonna say then she might come back every day to clean her ass. That feels good.
Oh.
I want to see the serial pooper when they catch her. I want to see what she looks like because she's a jogger, so she's got to be in shape. Yeah.
Give it a week, she'll be on America's Most Wanted.
Has the serial pooper been to your lawn?
At the top of our list tonight, we have. Oh my goodness.
We realize you live in Alaska, but have you seen this lady that poops in Colorado?
We believe she jogs a long way every morning.
You gotta be able to poop that much, right? She runs a lot, eats lots of bran.
Oh.
If you see a lady with a bran muffin, call your local authorities.
Well, like, that's the thing. If it was a first-time thing, okay, I can understand. Maybe there was some kind of issue going on there. But if you're doing it all the time, what the fuck?
Well, maybe she has very specific irritable bowel disease and only acts up when she's walking by their house.
That yard triggers me.
I had a car one time that had a issue with every time I went to the same gas station would catch on fire. Only the same gas station would it catch on fire. So after 4 times, they asked me not to come back.
Fire is more than an issue. Was it just slightly on fire?
No, it was just slightly on fire. I mean, I was able to put it out right away, but For some reason, that same gas station, and yes, I visited that gas station like 3 times a week, and the other gas stations I only visited like once a week. So yeah, there's more probability, but I love their nachos. It was a 7-Eleven, so I ate their nachos quite frequently when I was younger. So,
Hey,
but
sir,
yeah,
could not come back with your car? It starts on fire.
that's
sir.
exactly what he said
did.
too. That's exactly word for word in the accent.
You can
So-
have the nachos. Just leave the fire. Thank you. Come again.
I had to end up walking
was
to that
racist.
7-Eleven, but yeah, that's what. No, seriously, there was it was a gentleman from I'm trying to remember. He told me we actually knew him pretty well because of the fact we were in there all the time. And
Was he from Durkistan?
no, I think it was from Pakistan though. I think it was.
Durka?
I'm trying to think. I think it was Pakistani. He was a really nice guy, awesome guy, but he was like, asked me not to come back after the 4th time. I'm like, all right, I can see what.
Car is a piece of shit. Get it out of here. I do not want
Now you just went Russian, I think.
I
don't
did.
know. I don't know what the fuck you
Russia,
went.
in another Russia, everyone sounds the fucking same. Every once in a while, hello, love.
Now we went somewhere else, but that's all right. We've been around the world with
All
the
over the
7-Eleven.
place.
So yes, everybody watch out for the serial pooper who's on the loose in Colorado. If you live in Colorado, I am so sorry. That's all I can say.
I'm not sorry because you guys got legal marijuana. So
Well, that's true. Could
fuck you guys.
could be why they're doing it too. I don't know.
That's if I got really high all the time, I'd probably shit on people's yards too.
Right? Right?
That's the only thing I can think of. Still.
Yeah. Why?
She's
on.
fucking weed, Colorado.
Sarah's like, I gotta move.
The dog's pacing. What is it?
It's a new way of doing puff puff pass. You go puff puff and fucking pass on their fucking lawn.
The door may not be open. That's why she might be pacing.
What? Okay.
Roar! Hi, Amber.
I don't know if it's open. So
Come here. Come here.
Doggo.
come say hi. Well, camera out of focus. Come say hi, Amber.
No, come up here.
Notice me, Amber Pie.
She's like, no, I don't want to be on camera.
Notice me, Amber Pie.
There's the Amber eye. I wish we had the icon done. I could put
She's
Amber
like,
Hype in
who's
the-
that asshole banging on the joystick in the corner? I'm the only dog allowed her.
You can block your camera for a second and then go let her out if you want. No, I mean on the thing on the Zoom. You can go down and you can go down. Yep. There she goes.
Roar to you too, Amber.
Did it mess it up? No, it didn't. Well, okay. Now Cyril is lava. It moved you.
I so much shit right now.
It moved you, so now you're.
I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty and witty and gay.
So next time I'll just have her put like some tape or something over it because it actually moved you. Now you're her, and her name is you.
I am
So-
the fucking hottest lava temptress there's ever been.
It is. Oh, it is all on. So,
It's time to
whew.
play tits for tits. Let's
It-
go.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, we'll see if it
You guys wanna
fixes it
see
when we come
Lava's
back.
tits? Wanna see 'em? Here they go.
Uh-oh. Damn it, she told you not to share those pictures.
Well, look at that. I turned into a black guy, too. Up in my corner.
Wait, what? Oh, it moved both of you. Oh, I gotta fix this. Now I have to fix this. Oh, boy.
It's your dog's fault.
Hey. I'm sexy now.
Wait, on the thing it looks fine.
Huh? No, you're cereal. You
And
see?
I'm you.
I have to move you guys around.
Well,
I was you the
lava.
whole time you were gone. And I kept going, you guys want to see Lava's tits?
Wolf, shut up.
There we go. That's better. Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
Cereal has to kiss Geek now. Wow.
Right? If he was closer, I would. If he was closer. So there you go. I fixed you guys now. Just don't turn off your cams anymore. And we won't have that issue anymore.
So turn off my camera, guys.
Damn you! I just moved you back. All right, so we know now we can't do that. We're just learning this software too, Zoom. So, All right. Under general chat, basically, Overwatch is free this weekend. If you guys don't already own Overwatch, you can play for free, which means I won't be playing it all this weekend because there will be a lot more people on.
So a lot of noobs, so you could, kick some ass, take some names, because they're inexperienced people.
Well, that's true. Welcome back, Mama.
Mama could probably get to level 800 this weekend if she tried.
Right. Yeah, face reveal. Yeah, we use our cams all the time on this show.
Yep.
Depth on Steam is free this weekend.
I saw that. I thought about buying it. I don't think I have that one.
I already have it, so it's it wouldn't be free for me. But
I don't know the game.
It's $4.99 if you want to buy it after the weekend's over. Well, make sure you buy it before the free part's over. So, but yeah, it's free. So you can check that out. Rocket League is coming out with their update soon. It's called the Autumn Update. It includes new items, player banners, and new seasonal arena, among other features.
Do you think they're going to add automotive?
Oh my gosh.
Things.
Where's that cricket noise I had earlier?
Yes, you should totally have that.
I was good, and that's what we're going to go with.
The seasonal arena is called the Farmstead. And like its name implies, it's an autumn-themed map set in the middle of a farm. It'll be available.
Like crop space?
That's a stupid idea.
It's on. There's crops on the outside, not inside, but yeah. There's a barn and everything on the outside.
I don't think it fits the whole rocket car theme.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Maybe
how many fucking rocket cars do you see in farmers' fields?
Maybe you're gonna be a tractor.
Maybe there'll be a new car that looks like a tractor. Yeah.
You could be like Mater, the tow truck. Well, he's
yeah,
not
there you go.
Actually, that'd be kind of cool.
Tow Mater. They need to have the cars in there. That'd be awesome. I'd like hit the ball and be like, ka-chow.
Gabby.
All right, Gabby, have a good one.
Ka-chow. Yeah, that'd be cool.
The new customization option in the form of player banners will be added to the game as well. Players will also have the chance to snag 90 free customization options, which will be available as uncommon, rare, and very rare drops after online matches.
Do you know, I find myself not giving two shits about the cosmetics in that game. There's certain games that I do, but like Rocket League is one where I'm just like, oh, I unlocked some stuff. Oh, well fuck.
There are a couple cars that are better to use.
Yeah.
So for that, yes, but as far as
I wanted the Back to the Future car and I got it, and there's not a lot you can do cosmetically with that one. So.
Right? Yeah, you can.
And the Batmobile as well.
Yep. Although I got the Fast and the Furious car. That one's pretty
cool. Yeah.
Just one total big ass safe around.
No, but that'd be cool.
CD retro gaming system. Has anybody heard about this? Nope.
Oh yeah, where they'll make it so it'll play your old like PC games and your old like Xbox and all that shit.
Yeah. They have a Indiegogo up right now trying to raise the money. They've raised 12,000 out of the 50,000. But any classic CD games on your modern TV. So.
How many people actually, other than people to collect, how many people still have any CD-based titles, any disc-based shit? Like, I don't.
Well, okay.
How much it's gonna be? I mean, you can get them pretty cheap.
I think I have a bunch in a box in my garage, but it's not worth it to me to go out there to even find them. Like, if I want to play any of those games, I'm sure they're fucking $2 on Steam, right, or wherever.
It says CD is a game console that plays original discs from Sony PlayStation 1, Neo Geo CD, TurboGrafx CD, Sega CD, DOS PC, and more. You can emulate other game consoles as well, like NES, and browse your collection in a beautiful interface. CD is also a home media center and connected optical drive that can help you preserve your collection of discs.
It just ripped the fucking things.
But Gabby and Wolf both said they do.
Yeah, I know Wolf has a bunch. Like I do, but they're all in my garage, and they're just. And if I was gonna play them, I would rip the discs and just keep them that way, rather than because fucking discs are a pain in the ass.
Right. They are a pain.
And I wouldn't. I mean, and you gotta understand, like, that's all emulated shit, right? And last I looked, like, emulators for shit like the original Xbox and all that stuff aren't that good. So I don't know. It's not something I would be interested in.
It looks like if you're gonna do the Indiegogo, the only option you have to actually get the system itself is $110 plus shipping. Other than that, all the
I think
lower
that's a little expensive.
the early bird one was $99. So I don't know.
Wouldn't
They
do
don't.
that either.
Oh yeah. Or you could do the $125 system.
How about you make it 20 or 30 and talk?
I don't know. I'd probably pay $49.99. I think that'd be a
You
good
would.
price point.
Or you just buy a fucking Raspberry Pi for 10-15 bucks, and say screw the CD-ROM drive, because you know if you're willing to rip your games or download them on the
Well, that's
internet,
true.
deal with Raspberry Pi for a lot less.
Right.
Yeah, but okay, Gabby said
Well-
she has a lot of PS2 games that she can't play because she doesn't own a PS2. But for that price point, wouldn't it just be cheaper to reroute a PS2? I mean, you can find them.
Or just fucking rip them and play them on your PC if you're gonna do that, because it's the same thing. It's just emulated shit. Like, and you can get the same emulators on your PC.
Well, true.
That's all that thing is, a PC. I mean,
Yeah, that's all it is. But I thought I'd bring it up because it was in another article I was reading too, and they were talking about it. But the controller looks like a PlayStation 2 controller. I don't know,
probably.
So it is what it is. Pokemon Go is having an event this week. I think it starts today, actually. For those
Right,
who
we're
play
going
Pokemon
walking.
Go. It is it offers double Stardust. I don't know what Stardust is, but from September 22nd to October 2nd, players will be able to earn double Stardust when catching Pokemon or hatching eggs. New bundles will be available in the in-game store that offer lucky eggs and lure modules, as well as Super Incubator that hatches eggs 1.5 times quicker. So, for those of you who
Did you
play
guys hear
Pokemon
about
Go,
the Pokemon Go convention they had?
no.
So Pokemon Go had a big fucking con, and fucked loads of people, you know, bought tickets, showed up. They couldn't support that many mobile phones at once, so nobody could play Pokemon Go.
I was gonna say, isn't that the whole
That's
reason you're
messed up.
there?
Yep, and like tons of people wanted their money back, and
Well,
there's
yeah.
like a class action lawsuit and stuff to get people's money back, because
I would too.
The next game that I just have on the list, Echo. Have you heard about this game?
Echo the Dolphin.
No.
Wow.
New stealth video game called Echo. Basically, is it's made by a small Ultra I guess is who it's made by, a small studio staffed with several ex-Hitman developers, so it's going to have that kind of feel to it. Hitman. It's coming to PC and PS4 later on this year. You play as Anne, a young woman investigating a space station known as a palace, hoping to bring someone close to her back from the dead. This game has a lot of sci-fi exposition and maybe a cult that Anne's grandfather started. But it's all a bit confusing. The opening hour is slow, with lots of talking and walking through the dark, empty spaces, and it's easy to zone out. But once the shit hits the fan, it gets harder. You basically, throughout the game, from what I've read, you teach your enemies how to kill you, because they learn. So you have to change your play style each time you confront another enemy. So it sounded kind of interesting to me. That's why I brought it up. But yeah, it's the launch trailer. I'll have to post it in Discord. So if you guys are in our Discord, by the way, !Discord, you can you'll see we'll post some of the stuff in Discord that we talk about. But I'll post the launch trailer later today, and it looks interesting. I want to see. I don't know. Some people have negative reviews already about it. It's not even out yet. You know, some people have positive. What it is, because some people were able to test it, of course. You know, so.
Okay, but if you're testing it before it's officially released, it's not the finished product. And
Well, and you know, we've kind of gotten into this before, the whole early access thing. You know, it has a negative connotation, and there's games like Cyril's mentioned several times. There's games that have been in early access for years.
Other ones that just use it as an excuse for their shit being broken continuously, right? Like, oh, well, it's an early access, right? I think for you to put your game in early access, it needs to be at least fucking playable, right? It means it's not completely finished, right? Features might be added. The framework needs to be there, and it needs to, run well.
Oh, it is out. When I read this article, it wasn't out yet. Sorry. So it is out. It's got very positive, 108 very positive reviews so far. It's 10% off on Steam, so it comes to $22.49. Regular price is $24.99. It just came out September 19th, so 2 days ago. And I think I read the article like 3 days ago. So, but yeah, it says after a century in stasis, the girl N arrives at her destination, a palace of legend. Out here, using forgotten technologies, she hopes to bring back a life that shouldn't have been lost, but nothing could prepare her for what she will face when the ancient halls below. So it is 10% off on Steam. It did just come out. So we'll see. We'll see what it's like. And it's not in early access. So again, I think because they were reporting because they had early access to it, then they just called it early access. But, yeah.
Okay.
So go check it out. See what you guys think. Again, if you can afford it, buy it, try it, whatever. Do what you do. But yeah. So what else is on the list here? So okay. I don't think I was going to talk about something else, and I don't think I bookmarked the article about it. I know, right? So yeah, I didn't bookmark the article about it, so I won't discuss it. It was another game that I saw that looked interesting. Game of the week, Cyril. Why don't you start? What is your favorite game of this week?
Cookie Clicker.
And why?
So I've played through Cookie Clicker probably 3 times because they add updates and change it and stuff. And fucking who was it though? Hef was playing it the other like a week ago. And it's like, oh, has there been an update for Cookie Clicker? Like, yeah. So fucking been playing Cookie Clicker for the last week, and then also been playing something I think all 4 of us have been playing, or all 3 of us. There's not 4 this week. Fallout Shelter on the PC.
Yes,
it's good game.
If you guys don't have it, Fallout Shelter is free on Steam. It's also available on iPad and Android, or iOS and Android. So go get it, check it out. It's free. It's an awesome game. Yeah. So, but Cookie Clicker. Actually, I saw Dark Osto playing Cookie Clicker on his stream as well. So apparently, Cookie Clicker's going around.
It's what all the cool kids stream.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, he wasn't streaming it full time. He was playing. He was working on Sev's mod pack, but Sev Tech or whatever. But yeah, he had that pulled up while he was waiting for it to load or something like that. So he's got a lot of cookies. I don't remember how many he had. He was in the septillions, but it looks like he had already prestige once or twice, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, I'm past that, man.
I know. You're like a hardcore Cookie Clicker.
I'm like a week in. I think I've got like a non-million.
Wow. And this your second time, right? Because you actually already.
I've prestiged 6 or 7 times.
Oh, holy cow! So. And if you want to know how to do it without doing anything, just let Cyril know in Discord. He'll tell you. He's got it automated.
Somewhat. I did play around with a whole like auto buying buildings thing, like a little JavaScript, but it's not
functioning yet. Well, the thing
it's
you have
functioning.
in there now,
it's just not buying what I want.
Right. So. All right. So, hon, what's your favorite game of the week?
I haven't had a lot of time to play this week.
Well, you'll have to be prepared next week then.
Yes, but I have been playing Fallout Shelter both on PC and my iPad because I can play it on my iPad while I'm doing my work. So.
I wish that they would make them sync.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Well, because like we've had the iPad version since
the day it came out. Yeah.
You know, we wait and downloaded it right away, and you might want to close your ears, Serial. We bought a whole bunch of lunch boxes.
That didn't work. It didn't work.
They were on sale one time, and you know we had extra money, so we bought a whole bunch. And I haven't played it in quite a long time, and I opened it back up. I still have 22 lunch boxes. I was like, oh yay!
I'm cool with like people like for like buying microtransaction stuff in a free-to-play game like that, right? Like the developers got to make money.
Yeah.
Now, the thing I don't like is like loot boxes. Is what pisses me off. Like right? You bought the card, and the cards are kind of like loot boxes too, or the lunch boxes.
Lunch boxes,
Right?
yeah.
You don't know what you're getting. Like,
Yeah.
because I would buy the thing I would buy in Fallout Shelter, and probably will, is like you can buy the 5-pack of what the hell is he called, Mr. Handy's.
Yeah.
Because then you can get them to assign them to each floor, and they'll go and collect your power and water and all that shit, right? But when I buy that, I know that's what I'm getting is 5 Mr. Handies. I'm not getting 5 random boxes of shit that oh, I really want this, but oh, I didn't get it in those 5. Well, now I got to buy 15 more. Yeah.
Why not? Why didn't? No, I'm just kidding. That's why they make it random so that way you buy more.
Although to be fair, like in Fallout, it's not like, say, in Overwatch, where it's like you're looking for a specific skin.
Right.
Whereas, like, in Fallout, you're looking more of, like, I would like some survivors, or I would like this. And you're far more likely to get what you want in
Or,
Fallout
like,
than you are in Overwatch.
Yeah, and like most of the lunch boxes, you get extra caps,
Right.
So.
See, I'm still on the whole, I think they should build an actual game that's like Fallout, but actual, like, a Minecraft and Fallout Shelter combined, where you can build, you go gather supplies and then come in and build a...
Isn't that what the fucking Fallout DLC, the Shelter DLC in Fallout 4 is?
From what I understand, it's not. It's they actually kind of ripped us off on it. Again, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to start Fallout here soon on my channel, and I'm gonna go through now that I have the DLCs, the season pass, and everything, because I got them on sale. I'm gonna go through and play Fallout 4 again, and so I don't know. I think it'd be awesome to have like a. But see, I'd want it in the cartoonish style that Fallout Shelter is, but in a
you
Minecraft.
Want like the Vault Boys and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah. And so, but like Minecraft-ish, where you can go out to the world, you start in a shelter, and you risk going out to the world, gathering supplies, coming back, and then building. You have to build each room. They give you the first room for free, which will be your electric and your water room. Like, basically, they give you one of each. And, but then after that, you have to go out and get all your shit together, and, maybe you get a couple.
Food room too.
Yeah. Well, again, maybe... Yeah, you figure something out. But yeah, if they made an actual game like that where you could actually go in third person and go do all that stuff yourself. Right now it's point and click, and it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. It's not my game of the week, but it is a lot of fun. I have been playing it every day. So.
Well, one of the things I really like about it is I can play it for a little bit, and then when I need to, I can just exit it, go do what I need to do, come back, and I can collect everything again. And you can put people in the special rooms, and they level up while I'm gone. So. That works for me.
Right. I think my game of the week this week is going to be Oxygen Not Included. That game really ticked me off yesterday, and, in a fun way though. In a fun way, I got back on it. The one we did on Tuesday, I think it was, that I was playing Tuesday morning, and I got back on it yesterday, and I was like all good in the hood to begin with. And then all of a sudden, I just got screwed by a whole bunch of carbon dioxide. Everything started dying. So I'm ended up in the world I have now. I have 2 duplicants left. They're both brand new, and they're gonna die eventually too of lack of the oxygen. So I'm getting ready to start it again, and I think that's gonna be a lot of fun to start it over again. But I learned some lessons already. So
I wonder when they're gonna come out with the update for that, where you can actually through microtransactions buy oxygen.
I hope never. But there is an update coming in less than 2 weeks now. They have it at the bottom of the game when you log in. It says update coming in, and yesterday it said 2 weeks, so now it's less than.
I haven't even started that one yet.
You need to. You'd have a lot of fun. You'd probably end up being better than me. I made it to cycle 45 before everybody died. Hey. I made it to cycle 45 before everybody died, so that was further than last time. Last time it wasn't my fault either. They had a glitch where the germs were showing up earlier, so it was only like cycle 25 or whatever, and they started dying. But they fixed that, and I went back in, played it again, gave them another chance, whatever. They fixed it all. It was doing good, so yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's I think that would be my game of the week. So. Oh, sorry, I got allergies all of a sudden.
Yeah, my eyes keep watering.
Yep.
So.
Game sales for this week. Oh, and Wolf put this just in. Oracle announces Java SE9 and EE8 For those of you.
Wow, it's been a while since a big Java update.
Right? It has been a while. So, let's see here. Did I cover everything? Just checking my notes real quick. I was supposed to talk about loot boxes this week, but I don't remember what that was for. Oh, that's what it was for.
You're just trying to trigger me.
I was trying to trigger Serial so he'd go on his rant about loot boxes. That's what I was trying to do. So, he knows me so well. Game sales. We'll start on Steam. Again, Depth this weekend is free, but you can also buy it for $4.99 if you want, which is 75% off. Today's game deal of the day for Steam is Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
Stop it.
It is a fast-paced, fun conversation game. So, but it would be really fun to play. For $4.49, I do have the game. I just don't have... PP actually bought it for me, Prowling Panther. And I want to try it again, because we tried it a long time ago, and I think we got, like, really far with it, whatever. But I want to try it again, and now that we haven't been playing it for a while, yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
It's really fucking fun in, like, VR.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The person disarming the bomb has the VR headset on.
Oh, that'd be
you
awesome.
can pick up the bomb and rotate it around and shit. It's pretty cool.
Hey, Oops, if you're listening or if you're watching this afterwards, can I please borrow your VR system so that way I could try it in VR? And then
that would be fun.
I promise to eventually send it back to you. Eventually.
HTC, you know, we could use a couple of them, maybe
Yeah,
three.
you know,
We'd
just
like to review them.
Throw one our way, and no big deal.
Throw 3 of them.
Well, yeah. That's,
I mean,
that's
we gotta
what
play
I meant,
the multiplayer VR games and stuff, so...
True,
you know.
true. That is, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Thanks, Gaben.
Yep. Fun for streaming, but not with viewers because of the delay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stellaris, one that's been on my wish list for quite a while, is on sale, 60% off for $15.99. So that's actually a really good deal. It has
I think that's been on my wish list for forever too.
Yep. And then Paradox Gaming Grand Strategy Weekend deal, up to 75% off on all the Paradox games, as well as Starduck, the publisher, up to 75% off on their games. So check all those out on Steam. On Chrono GG today, if you haven't got your coins, make sure you go get them. Crash Force, the 3-pack. So if you want to play with friends, it looks like a pretty decent game. For $5, you can get a 3-pack. Chrono.gg.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. So I thought about getting... Yeah, I noticed that. That's fine. Humble Bundle. Don't forget, if you type in !humble in my chat, Lava's link is there. The Very Positive Bundle 2 is actually a good pack, up to the $10 one. Now, if you have all the money in the world and you want to buy the $80 one, it has the t-shirt for Shadow of War and the Middle-earth Shadow of War pre-order. Cyril's triggered.
Yeah.
$80 though, I think that's way too much, but whatever.
Yeah.
It is
I don't know.
what
It's
it
a pretty
is.
good deal if you were going to buy Shadow of War, right? You're
Right.
gonna be $60 for it anyway. So I guess you get a fucking t-shirt and some other games.
But make it $60 so it sounds like it's a deal, even though you're getting a t-shirt. Just throw the t-shirt in for free and the other games for free. You know? That's my thought. But again, whatever, it is what it is. It's their deal. But for the $10 mark, you can get Death Road to Canada, which I want to get that so I can give it to Papa. I think, Papa needs that game. Beat Cop, which is supposed to be a very good game. The 726 edition, which has been raised, from the time I actually was on here. $7.26 is a Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year edition. Serial, it's the Game of the Year edition.
I don't mind Game of the Year edition. Whatever, it comes with all the DLC. And yay.
Yeah. So.
Which was $3 at the summer sale, by the way. So.
Right. Yeah. So. Ultimate Chicken Horse, which is a fun game. It's a blast, and actually, we need to play that still. We need to play that on stream. That looks like a freaking fun game to just be with friends and play with. Oxygen Free. Sorry, Oxygen. I have oxygen. Not on my brain.
Oxygen, same thing.
You see, yeah. Oxygen Free is part of that second tier. The first tier is pay whatever you want, and honestly, it's one of the best tiers. Rive, Wreck, Hack, Die, Retry. That is what the game is called. Looks like an amazing game based on the gameplay I saw on YouTube and the trailer on Steam. Neon Chrome is amazing. I have that game. It's a lot of fun. And Dungeon Souls, I also want that game. Based on the gameplay on YouTube and the trailer on Steam, great game. So this positive bundle is good for up till, in my opinion, till the $10 one. It's well worth it. So if you haven't thought about it already, go do it. There's a free game on Humble Bundle right now. Outlast and the Whistleblower DLC is currently free in a package deal.
Yay!
All you have to do is, again, click on Lava's link in the chat, !humble, and go there because she still gets credit. I think it's just because she's driving people to the site. I don't think she gets financial credit from it, but she does drive people there, so therefore you can get that.
I can earn like points and stuff to get my own monthly bundle and stuff. So
yeah, and Submerged, another game that I've heard a lot about, good reviews. $1.99, 90% off on Humble Bundle Store. I believe it's also on sale on Steam too. I think is where I saw it, but I don't know if it's that price. The other one that I saw, where did it go? Oh, EVE Online. Wolfles, EVE Online, the premium edition is $24.99. I know you really want that. So, make sure
you get Rocket League with it.
No, they took away that bundle because Wolf got mad at him. So,
Wolf was triggered bundle.
Yes. Go ahead.
And did you see what Wolfle said?
Mm-mm.
Origin on the house, SteamWorld Dig.
Oh, cool! Because the next one, the number 2 came out, so Origin's giving that one away for free. So if you launch it, yeah. It's not on sale on Steam. Okay, I saw it on sale somewhere else. It might have been like Indiegogo or Indie Games or whatever that one is, Indie Gala or Bundle Stars. I haven't checked those yet. Deus Ex: Mankind Divided Digital Deluxe Edition.
Deus Ex, god damn it! Don't fuck
Sorry.
the name up.
Well, whatever. It shouldn't be spelled that way then.
It's like Deus Ex Machina.
Okay, there you go. So it's on sale for 50% off. I think it is.
It's Latin, you dickhead.
Hold on. I didn't take Latin in class. I chose to skip it.
It's a good game though. Good game.
$22. So there you go. He's an ass. It's all right. They're all asses. That's the way it is. Oh, the floor is jelly. This looks like an interesting game. That's one of the ones I wanted to bring up. 99 cents right now on.
Oh well, you know, I'm sure they just just copied The Floor is Lava, so you know. Yeah,
it's got to be the same thing, except for this time you bounce instead of you have to watch out for it, you know. And a Costume Quest, that looks like a really fun little cute game, so to speak. It's 99 cents as well. And Silence of the Sleep looks interesting.
Oh,
it's only 84 cents. Do you?
Yeah.
You should play it. And then if you want a Massive Chalice, it's only $1.99. I personally already have Massive Chalice.
I already have that. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I have it on, or had it on Xbox. I don't know if I have it on the PC.
And then Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is only $1.49.
That's a great game.
It is a great game. And if you want to stream a game that looks very boring to me, in my opinion, Spin Tires is on sale for $3.59 on the Humble Bundle store. That's all I have to say about Spin Tires. I don't know anything else to say about it. So, yeah.
It's the most popular game with the word tires in its title.
Yes, there it is. There it is. Oh, the Director's Cut's on sale for... the Human Revolution Director's Cut is on sale 80% off on Steam for $3.99. So there you go. That's
also a good game. It's I really like the Deus Ex franchise. It's great stories and good games.
There you go. See? You got feedback from someone who knows. Project Cars 1, if you want that one, the Steam Global Key is $19 on G2A for their weekly sale. Also, Dark Souls 3 is on sale for $23.90. The Grand Theft Auto 5 Shark Cards, the 1,250,000 Shark Card, is $14.64 instead of $25, I believe it is. Yeah, $25.
You're the kind of asshole to buy Shark Cards.
Right? Yeah. Evil Land 2 Steam Key Global is 66 cents. Squad, which I would like to get, is only 30% off, so it's only $30 instead of $45. The Wolfles Among Us Steam Global Key is $1.61.
Oh god, this is terrible.
My stupid camera.
Right? I see that. I've been watching too. Prey is 69% off at $22.10. As I was saying before, Star Wars Battlefront is finally a price I would pay, $12.78. I'm still waiting for it to come down a little bit more, though. I think it was way too expensive in the beginning. And I think they actually dropped their price point to $20 now. I think it's actually, I don't know. I have to look again, but for some reason I was thinking they dropped the actual price point to $20 for $19.99.
Nice.
So, The Devil May Cry is only $2.57, which is a decent game. I enjoyed it. So, the Battlefront Season Pass is free. Ah, okay. That I did not know.
Best price for a fucking season pass.
From the makers, I believe this is.
On Origin, it's free.
Oh, on Origin, it's free. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I can't see where it says who the makers of this was. I thought it was, but anyway, Day of Infamy is today's Bundle Stars game of the day. It's 50% off at $9.99. I thought they made this. I thought the same makers make Insurgency, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I'll have to look that up anyway. And then the Nemesis 3 bundle, the Tier 3 is definitely worth it. It's $9.99. Tier 3 comes with, well, I'll start from Tier 1. Tier 1 comes with Stalker, Clear Sky, which is a great. All the Stalker trio collection is a fun collection to have. Shadowrun Returns, Shopkeep, and Eon Altar Episode 1. Those are on the Tier 1 for $1. Tier 2 is $4.99, and you get all the ones above, of course. Planetary Annihilation Titans, Styx Masters of Shadows, Tropico 5, Slain Back from Hell, Blood 1 Unit Whole Blood, Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, Spellforce 2 Anniversary Edition, Fantoruk, and Face Rig. All for $4.99.
Face Rig! Woohoo!
Right? And for $9.99, the third tier is Stalker Call of Pripyat, I think is how you pronounce it, and Face Rig Pro, the DLC upgrade that's normally $65.
I should do Face Rig next week and be like, what?
So, the Nemesis 3 bundle, I recommend highly getting all three tiers for the $9.99. It is definitely worth the value. That is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So, over on Bundle Stars. And then there was another one I saw that was a good deal. Where is it? I can't find it. Anyway, Beholder is $3.39. That's 66% off. I heard that was a good game. I haven't played it myself. So, Skullgirls is $1.49. If you missed the Skullgirls bundle pack or whatever that they had a couple weeks ago with the DLCs. So, and XCOM.
I got that one for us. Hey,
yeah.
Gigabit.
Hey, Gigabit, how you doing? And XCOM 2 War of the Chosen is 15% off at $33.99. I know we've been talking about that lately. So.
And Wolfel said Bundle Stars is doing a giveaway worth $2,200.
There you go.
Thank you for the link, Wolfel.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. So these are our game sales this week. Again, don't forget to go get your Chrono GG coins. I'm going to say it one more time because some people don't listen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got mine today, but I had to start over, and I'm at day 1 again.
Oh, I've only made it to, like the 2 days is my streak.
My longest streak as of today is 30 days, and I got 2,300 I think coins, which almost pays for a free game. Basically, Chrono.gg, if you guys don't know, you go there every day, you click on the little coin next to the deal of the day, and you get a random amount of coins, anywhere from 10 to, like, I've gotten up to 100 before on a regular day. Then you have marked days, like I think it's day 3, day 7, day 14, and 20 and 30, I think, or something like that. It's, if you go on your dashboard, it'll show you what days they are. You get bonus, like chests that you open, and they have more. So, if you go in there and do that, you can, and then the store comes with free games that you can get with those coins. So basically, if you save up, you get free games for just going there every day, checking out the deal. And I like going over there every day because there are some games like today, Crash Force, the 3-pack for $5. I don't think I'd mind buying that. You know, I'd give it to I'd have 2 extra games to give away, and actually that'd be one where we could buy 3 packs and give away, you know, 4 of the codes, and because Lava would have 1 and I would have 1, and then we give away the other 4. So
that would be nice.
oh yeah, the bundle stars pack, yes, I saw that.
Yes.
Now the gaming chair probably wouldn't work for me, but anyway, so if you haven't,
for me, so
well, yes, of course. Wow.
Love you.
Yeah. I feel the love so much.
Give it to me.
I feel the love. Okay, so the 2 next free games on that they just put out today is Project Starship, and it's 1,000 coins, and Mechanica, I think is how you pronounce it, and that's 2,000 coins for that game, and 49% are already claimed on that Mechanica. So apparently it's a popular game because it just came out today, a couple hours ago. It was before it wasn't there. So I have a balance of 10,591 coins. That's what I've saved up just from going there every day and clicking on it. So it's a lot of fun, just free stuff. Yeah.
I just started and I have 773. And I'm horrible about remembering to do it. So
you are horrible about remembering to do it. One last thing. I think that's pretty much it for game sales. Does anybody know anything else that you... that's all the free games, everything like that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Autonauts, if you guys have ever heard of that game, it's on itch.io. You can actually download their launcher too. Just another launcher to download. But itch.io, Autonauts, the game, you can get it for free. You can also donate to the creator of it, which I will donate. I didn't have it when I first downloaded it to try it. I didn't have the money to donate at the time, so I'm going to donate some money, throw money his way. But Autonauts is coming along really nicely. It's a fun game. It's about automation. It'll be about management later, system management, because you'll have actual towns and cities and stuff like that you'll have to manage and automate as well. So it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Oh, you're bad in pre-order everything. Don't tell Serial Gigabit that you pre-order everything. Please don't tell Serial that.
Oh man, if I wasn't so lazy, I'd whip out my ban hammer.
You ban him just for him pre-ordering, huh?
You're lucky I'm a lazy mod.
I told you there's things I would pre-order, so you know.
There is things.
You are a
I
horrible
just gotta have the
person.
money.
Right?
Why are you gonna pre-order it? It's always gonna fucking be there. It's not like they're gonna run out of digital copies.
Because you get the cool stuff with it.
My reason for pre-ordering, only reason I usually pre-order is if you get open beta, or you get beta access. Sorry, not open beta, because then it wouldn't be pre-ordering, but beta access. Because then I just get to play before everybody else. So now, also in saying that, I also have to say that I have to have access like a month or 2 ahead of time, not 3 days before. That annoys the shit out of me. Well, you pre-order now and you'll get 3 days access before everyone else does. Like I have freaking 3 days to sit and play one game.
Just like, especially because games you're pre-ordering are a full price game, like paying $60 ahead of time for something that could very well turn out to be complete shit.
Well, that's true.
Like I'd rather like let the game come out, watch the reviews, check it out on YouTube, and I'm like, and I'm saying this, and I don't fucking even do that, right? Like I don't buy full price games.
I don't either. I usually buy them for when they're discounted, which
It's
is why I
gotta be
haven't
a
got.
damn good game. I think I paid full price. None of those things we were talking about Deus Ex. I may have paid full price for that. Maybe. And that's like one of my favorite series. I didn't buy it when it first came out. It might have been 40 when I finally did get it. It's a good game though.
Serial, stop yawning. We keep passing it back and forth.
I can't.
It's not like we started the show early in the morning. We didn't start till 3:30.
It doesn't matter. And it was like this when I did the other show too. By the end, it could be the most interesting fucking show. I could be talking the whole time. Still, just start fucking yawning by the end.
No, I think it's because I talk more when I'm on here. So
Yeah.
that's my.
Gigabit said he can't wait for the new South Park game and Destiny 2.
I know, new South Park Fractured Butthole looks like it's gonna be fucking great.
Right? Yeah, you have a fractured butthole.
I do. It's
He
broken.
very
You
much
want to
does,
kiss it
yes.
better?
But sure, yeah, I can do that. I don't think we can do it on Twitch though, because I don't think they'll allow it. But
Yeah. There's other places we can stream that. And
we
make money.
can.
It's fine.
We can. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later though.
Yeah.
Another business venture for later.
You guys can come and watch Gamers versus Geek After Dark on a different channel.
I thought we'd call it Lips versus Ass. I mean, that'd be a better name for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the ass.
Okay. Yeah, but the South Park does look a lot of fun.
The last one was really good. Stick of Truth.
I'm very proud the South Park racism part hasn't come into made a big deal of. I think it came up for a day or two, and then it's like, well, that's just South Park, and everybody left it.
I mean, how can you even be surprised? Like the first South Park game had a whole level take place inside Mr. Slave's asshole. So
right, yeah, anything goes with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's why I like that show.
Yeah, I do too. We need to start watching it again, but I've got to get somebody on board.
Well, we just started watching Rick and Morty.
Oh, Rick and Morty's so funny.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious, that show. So, but anyway, yeah, so Destiny 2, I'm looking forward to on PC. I don't know...
Yeah.
No?
No. It's still the same game as 1, and I thought 1 was terribly fucking boring, so...
Oh, did you? Oh, that's sad. That's sad. So... yes, Rick and Morty is so good. One other thing I wanted to just touch on real quick, and I do know one other thing I was going to talk about too was the Steam reviews. You know, they've been getting some really...
The review bombs?
Yes, the review bombs, and that got brought up this week too, about Steam wants to find a way to...
Oh, they put like charts in and stuff so that you can see
yes.
when something's actually been bombed and stuff, so...
So you can get a better perspective of, okay, well, this happened at this time, that's why they were bombed. So I shouldn't read any reviews between this time and this time because of this, you know, whatever. So
I get people being pissed off about, like, something a developer did or a studio did and wanting to do something, but I think going in and fucking with the review of a game doesn't help anything, right? Like, all it does is screw over people that are looking at that game and trying to decide if it's good or not.
Right.
Like... that they don't want to know when a person goes to look at a review of a game. They're not looking to find out whether the studio did some shitty stuff. They want to know, is it a good fucking game?
Right.
Was the internet pissed off at these people in the near past?
Yeah, because they didn't agree with PewDiePie.
Right.
Yeah.
So because that's what they review on GTA 5 as well with the mod stuff, and I totally agree with the mod stuff being completely shitty,
right,
and that they should have been punished for it somehow or another, but I just don't think that's the right venue for it.
Right. Yeah, it's not. It's review bombing is not gonna, and to be honest, it's GTA 5. Nobody's gonna stop buying GTA 5 just because of the review bombs.
Everybody's already fucking bought it.
Right, yeah, you'd think anyway. So, but the other thing I was going to bring up too is Blizzard is back in the news again, of course, with the next season starting Wednesday, September 27th on Overwatch. Players who have accumulated 3 or more seasonal bans will face a possible permaban now for competitive play.
Cool.
And permanent means permanent. Neither seasonal bans nor permanent competitive play bans will decay over or rest over time. Wrote Josh Engen, I think is how you pronounce his name.
So it's like 3 strikes and you're out. Period.
3 strikes
don't go away.
Yep. And
but
so
that's just for competitive play, right? Like they could.
Well, if you get 3 competitive bans, then I think you're banned. Period from the
game. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, if you've gotten 3 competitive bans, I mean, obviously you did something wrong. So.
Yeah, you fucked up 3 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
And seasonal bans.
They give that. Like if you fucking Blizzard has been like any kind of ban period was for the most part a permaban. So.
Seasonal bans do not have to be consecutive either, just so everybody's clear, to qualify for a permanent competitive play ban. So, if it happens, their example is if it happened in Season 2 and Season 4, and then it earns another one in Season 7, you can be permanent banned at that time. They do not have to be consecutive. So
yeah, and they don't go away. So just
right,
period.
You're done.
That's why they're called perma bans.
Well, no, like the seasonal bans don't go away though. Like the 3.
Right.
Yeah,
they never decay over time either. So, this is something that has been needed for a long time. Right? It is something. I mean, the Overwatch. We talked at the very first part of this, the talk show today, and actually the last 2 weeks, I think we covered on the toxicity of gaming and the gaming. It's been in the news lately, like we said. It's been in the news lately because of the fact that it's so the people in the media, social media and stuff like that, are making it more prevalent now. It has always been there, but they're making more of a statement about it now than opposed to in the past, because there's not as much to cover right now, so they got to find something else to talk about. So we brought it up too. We're like, we wanted to follow the bandwagon. So yeah. But
special.
Remember, guys, if you want to watch any of these, it will be, the videos or the VODs will be available on Twitch. Sometimes when I take, like, next week, if I have to take a morning off from stream, I'll probably play it as a vodcast. But they're also will be available after 24 hours, or usually 48. I think I wait just to be safe, so Twitch doesn't shoot me or whatever. But I make them available on YouTube. So if you want to go to my YouTube channel, GeekTechMedia, what?
I just picture Twitch coming in like SWAT, shooting
me. Yeah.
How dare you whore on us with YouTube, you son of a bitch!
And so tell everybody you know about my YouTube channel. I still do want to try this sponsorship thing that they have for live chatting, but I need to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube first.
Yeah.
So I'm whoring myself out. Go whore me out to all your friends and tell them to go follow. Yep. Put them up on Mixer too. Can you actually put videos, VODs up on Mixer now? Is that a thing? Because it wasn't a thing before when I used to stream on it.
Why? So like all 7 people that are watching Mixer can check them out.
They still haven't grown yet. But...
They've increased a little bit.
They have increased a little bit.
I was over there the other day though. The fucking most watched stream had 80 viewers. So yeah.
Right.
Shikari was on the front page, and she had like 12 viewers. So.
Well, they do, like, what you call it, sponsor lower people a lot of times too.
Yeah, exactly, Gigabit. And I picture like the big hammers like in WoW.
Yeah. They just come in and smack me on the head with the Twitch hammer. It's all purple and everything, you know. So yeah. Well, anyway, any other news you wanna wrap before we call this thing a day?
No.
Anything else you can think of?
No.
No, nothing.
I don't think too much has been done. So.
It really hasn't. I mean, we had several things to talk about, but yeah, it wasn't.
September is usually a slow ass month for video game shit. It starts picking up October, November, and everything's waiting for it to come out for the Christmas season.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, kids goes back to school, and video games have a lot of just like dry ass months. January is terrible too because all the shit came out at Christmas, and actually January to March is pretty much just bone dry because now you're waiting for all the conventions to start in May. Right. All summer long and whatnot.
With Reinhardt Hammers, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is too, I think in January what I think we're gonna do, and we still need to figure out the achievement hunt type thing that we're gonna do on the cast as well. But in January, I think what we should do is we should do game reviews in January to kind of pick up some of the news. Like we all play the same game, and we give our review about it on here.
It's like a book club.
Yeah, it's like a book club. Yeah. So if you guys would like to see that too, we could even start it sooner than that. But you know, let us know. Let us know what you think. If you have any ideas that you'd like to see on this, we have a grand idea, but we can't talk about it because we want to find a programmer who can actually implement it for us. And I'm not going to say what it is right now at all, but it's something we want to implement on there and really, really embrace the whole gamers versus geeks thing. And so I think you guys will enjoy it, especially in chat, because you'll get to interact even more. But if I could find a programmer who could do something with OBS runs, right? No. But if I could find like a programmer who would be able to have the time, I can't pay anything right now. That's the problem. Or else I could just hire somebody and I'd be like, hey, do this for me, because I think it would be awesome. But I have a really great idea, and I think it'd be amazing to do for our talk show. But I've got to get it implemented. Find out, it's like a bot, but not.
All right, you want in QBasic?
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, sure. Anyway, so if you know anybody who has free time, which nobody has free time nowadays, so I don't even know what I'm asking. But if you know
I've
anybody
got expensive time.
You got expensive time? Ooh.
Yeah, that's what everybody has.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I haven't done it yet. But anyway, and
pay
another
me
thing.
Enough, I'll do fucking anything.
Also, we do where the Could Be You cute little doggy is. We do have people come on, so if you ever want to be a part of it.
Yes, I think next week we're gonna have Big T come on. Big T is awesome.
See if he can compete with the doggy.
I don't know. He's gonna have to be pretty darn cute.
Yeah.
Should we have him in camera going?
He's catching my eye, so
Yeah.
I like how you put him on my side, so he's just been taken away from my radiance the whole fucking time. When I was over there in that corner where lava is, like, I was sexy as fuck, and then back up here.
That's
And the
my
dog
corner,
is,
bitch.
yeah, I know,
Stay
it
out
was
of my
nice and
corner.
comfy. Did pee on the rug while I was there too, but
Well, you know why this corner was nice and comfy, right? It's because I was on top of you.
I did look up and be like, oh, damn, Love's got it so good over here, nice and warm. I just got this fucking dog down here trying to play video games. Son of a bitch.
Well, you know, we had to have somebody in that place, so you know. I tried to make a 3-person one and it just didn't work out so well. So dog is almost as white as Killer. Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Oh, is that what it is? You put all the really white ones on the right hand side.
I did.
White is right.
Oh wow, that was special right there. Anyway, we'll move on from that. So if you guys have any ideas on what would make the show better, we definitely want to hear it back. Just private message me on Discord, !Discord, and private message me and let me know, what it is.
Or if you have ideas on something you want us to talk about next week.
Yeah, of topics you want us to cover.
Don't send us a PM that says video games.
They will. I'm sure I'll get somebody.
Wolf's on it right now.
Yeah, Wolf's
I'm
calling
calling
it
it.
now.
Wolf's
Video
on
games.
it right now.
His topic's gonna be video games, how they're all the same. That's what it is.
Oh, yep.
I piss him off whenever I say all movies are the same. So,
I can see him doing that.
but I try. So
Hashtag trigger.
Killer needs makeup on his head. That light is blinding. You're blinding them, Killer.
We're gonna get you some powder.
They can all suck a dick, all right?
Oh my goodness. Poor Killer, yeah. Oh, thank you very much for the bits. Video games with 20 bits. Yep.
I mean,
there's a
Geek could
topic.
have a blinding head too, but his fucking TV's up here, so he's always like this.
Yeah,
You don't ever see the top of his head.
I'm looking at my 90-inch TV, Hey guys. No. I've been trying to be better at looking at the camera. Of course, the way the camera's set up in the Zoom, I hate to say this live, but the way the camera's set up on the Zoom, the camera is right where Lava's breasts are. So it's given me a lot to look at this time. Yeah.
I mean,
last time it was Papa's
planned it
face
that
right
way.
here, so I
See, it wasn't there last week, and Geek snuck in there and moved
yeah, I
your
just
camera
moved
a
it
little bit.
around. So it worked out perfectly.
You
Yeah.
sat there in your chair, and I helped him aim it and stuff. It was
Yeah,
great.
I was like, okay, she's this short, so we gotta go down here. So, can you guys see me down here? Okay. Anyway. Yeah. All right. Well, say your goodbyes.
Your goodbyes.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Thanks
Again,
for being here.
that's Lava Temptress. Make sure you follow her on Twitch. Lava Temptress. Twitch.tv/Lava Temptress. I'll get it right one of these days. And the best cookie clicker / Fallout Shelter streamer, RS232_killer on Twitch.
For all your shitty cookie clicker needs.
And when we play Cards Against Humanities, he loves to stream that too. So
Yep.
I won't stream
streams
it
are
because
special.
we go dark places, dark.
And I don't give a fuck.
We do.
Yeah, we really do. So maybe we'll have to have that one, another one of those tonight or tomorrow. So go follow Serial RS232_killer on Twitch for that, because when we do that, he doesn't go live very often, but when we do, it's a party.
It's bad.
I only do zero effort streams, so if there's other people there
He does.
providing the
And
talent, then I'll
the
stream
best
it.
part about him is, because he is blind, he has a text-to-speech thing in his ear that tells him what everybody's saying in chat. So you come be creative. I mean, I'm just saying, get him all the follows. So lots of fun. So twitch.tv/RS232_killer. That is him. Go hit that follow button, because I don't know if my shout out commands are working anymore. So I'll shout them out myself. And if you're on YouTube, you got to come over on Twitch and follow all of us. So it's called follows on Twitch, if you don't know already, if you're new to Twitch. So it's not subscribers like on YouTube. Subscribers actually pay us. So there you go. All right, this is my shameless plug. All right, well, for them too, they're out of here, so I'm going to mute them. They're gone. We can't hear them anymore, which is the way it's supposed to be. So, as always, guys, I really do appreciate you guys being here. You guys are amazing, and they can't see that, Killer. I have the screen changed, but thank you. Thank you for disrupting me. I appreciate that. If you guys saw what he was doing, well, no, anyway. Anyway, Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the talk show. We do this every Friday. Usually we start at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, but we started today at like 3:30 because there was a lot of things going on, and so we couldn't start right away. But please be here. Next week we should have Big T on, and he is amazing. He's a lot of fun to talk to and a lot of fun to hang out with. So that'll be a lot of fun. So we'll have all 4, hopefully. I mean, unless Lava or Cyril can't make it for some reason, but we should have all 4 of us next week, or 4 of us next week. And if you ever want to be on the show, let us know. Just send me, again, !Discord, send me a PM saying you would like to be on the show one time as a guest speaker, and we can fill you in, you know, when we have room. We're also thinking about doing some other stuff, where the VODs, where we just record videos and put them up on either YouTube or whatever. So definitely check us out. We appreciate it. You guys are awesome for being here. Thanks always, and as always, love you all. Game on and geek out.